Whoops, realized my, thing wasn't correct. There we go. Damn it! The window just extended for no reason. What? Balls. Hello, welcome back, Zen. Alright. This time, I actually have something that people are probably way more interested in, so... like, it's funny, because everyone immediately left, like, the moment that, Is the music too loud? Hold on. The music might be a little too loud, hold on. Hey, lower that. There we go. Yeah, no, I immediately edited it, because I'm like, okay, people are not interested in this, so I just edited the videos that I had to, and then finished that off. Well, and then just give me a few moments, I'll turn on text-to-speech. Let me just go to art. Put this in the art category. There we go. Boom. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's Sully gnome for just a sec. Just to check. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm like looking into something. One moment. I'm gonna change the game in a moment. Huh. Ah, sweet. Thank you for paying your Cloud Empire taxes. Appreciate it. We will put this to good use, definitely. I'm just seeing if I have to change the thing to anything else. Oops, I forgot to activate the freaking live chats beforehand. Don't leave, Zen. Hold on. I see you in here. Just give me a moment.
We finally got enough people for a 7-mile spanking machine. Ah! Ouch!
Not entirely. Not yet, at least. Alright, let's see.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Sorry for being late.
You can't be late to a stream. I've said this a million times. You can't be late to watching a stream. Wow, art is pretty high up there now. Weird. Okay, I may just stay in art then. Art is like weirdly popular now. Alright, I'll just stay in art then. Sometimes I just have to see if I have to like jump out of art just to see what happens. Also, how you doing, Annie? How is work? How is errands? How's your day in general? Hope everything was going well. I got over my health issues. Fun fact, if you don't give consent to the illness, it cannot legally harm you. Simply took advantage of... I don't know if that's entirely true.
I had my 8th grade transition ceremony.
Oh yeah? Sounds fun. I guess. I did not realize that was a thing. Okay, now I can add all the meteorologists.
I'm legally now a high schooler.
Yay? Question mark?
It works for me.
Sure. I have no idea what it is, so I cannot tell you much. Oh, you mean it works for you on that? Yeah. I don't know if necessarily, like, you know, just say, like, I mean, you know, that crazy way to deal with an illness, you know. I can't believe people that think about that with, you know, I can't believe they haven't thought about that with cancer. All they really have to do is just be like, hey, you know, cancer, that's bad. Like, if I say cancer doesn't exist and I say bad cancer bad and take the cancer away, or pretend
It gives
that
you
cancer doesn't
certificate that
exist.
says you passed middle school. Basically it's like the kindergarten to first grade transition ceremony, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but we didn't have that when I was in school either. That's the thing. None of this stuff existed when I was a kid, man. So I do not know. I think it's just a little strange, but
Think of it as a graduation.
yeah, but
There.
a graduation is more of like a graduation is more like when, you know, you're actually out of like when you actually graduated from something. When you go from elementary to junior high and then junior high to high school, like high school, I guess graduation, like that's when you start going into adulthood, which makes more sense because some people don't
Exactly,
actually
I graduated
graduate.
from middle school entering into high school.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a graduation. I don't. That's just really strange to me. I don't know. I feel like that's the old man in me saying that. I just feel like that's just a really dumb thing. Well, whatever. I don't really care. Not to be that person, it's just, you know,
They've been preparing this since like late March around my birthday.
wild.
It probably works because of the placebo effect.
Probably? I guess. I don't know, man. Do I know? No. Do I care? Also no. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about people's college graduations or high school graduations or like, I don't really care about the graduations period. I just more care about like people's lives. If that makes any sense. Just graduations mean nothing to me, you know? I don't know. Especially with like the way I graduated in school, man. Yeah, it's just...
I learned how to use a lawnmower.
Hell yeah. Learned. I thought people just naturally know how to use a lawnmower. Just pull the cord like a few times and then it goes. Actually, you know what? I don't know why people would know how to use the lawnmower now that I think about it, because nobody has grass anymore. Forgot
That's
about
a
that.
push mower.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about something you can sit on.
Okay, I'm gonna change the music so we stop like listening to the same thing over and over again. Okay. Oh yeah, one thing. Actually, I don't even want to play that song.
Big bulky bastard.
What? I mean, big bolt. What are you talking about? Who is?
Lawn mowers.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
going to make a video. BRB.
Okay, you do that.
Wave. Wave.
Hello, how you doing, River? Welcome back, welcome back. How was work? How was errands? How was your day in general, if you did neither of those today? Hope it all went very well for you.
Wave. Bird will nuzzle you even if you stop it. Wave.
You can nuzzle River, he's an entire
Wave.
river. Why are you saying wave? Okay, anyway. Wave, eh? I also realized I drew this guy at a 45-degree angle. Motherfucker.
Good /3. I got kicked in the balls.
Ow?
Lawnmower emoji.
That doesn't sound like you did good.
I had arrived.
Hello, hello. How you doing, introverted? Infamous introvert. Sorry. I almost called you introverted introvert. How are you doing? Hope everything's going well for you. How was work? How was errands? How was your day today if you did neither of those today?
He is what he is. So I'm in the hospital.
Oh no. What happened? If you don't mind me asking, of course, but, you know. The fuck? Why did this end up way up here?
How hard was that kick?
Oh, you got kicked so hard in the balls that... Oh my god, okay, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Getting kicked in the balls can send you to the hospital?
Yes,
I
yes,
heard
it
a pop
could.
hat.
I guess, yeah, I could. 1000%. Ow. Oh yeah, no, I mean, balls are very fragile, period, Ani, so... You, yeah, those things aren't meant to be... There's a reason why it's under our
Hopefully
legs.
you didn't get testicular torsion.
Ouch. Hopefully you didn't pop one of them. Because, yeah, that sucks. That sucks ass. I mean, more like sucks balls, but ching. Anyway, sorry. Alright. Let's see what's on our list today. What do we got?
Shut up, let me listen to the rain outside your window.
Who knows if I'm causing it or not. That is why they call me Storm. No, I'm kidding, I don't know.
That sucks ass, more like sucks balls. I think of that so worriedly. Krill me a cheese.
Krill. I love krill. Alright. Sorry, I'm like trying to double check here. Okay. Alright, let's continue. No, I didn't mean to get rid of the rain. No! No! Hold on, wait, I gotta bring the rain back. No, hold on, I gotta resummon the rain. Damn it. No, I still want the raid to happen. Damn it. Hold on, wait. I have to pull this back out. God damn it. Hold on. History. Pull the rain back in. Let me summon the rain.
Okay,
let me use my Cloud Empire powers. There we go. Perfect. Rain's back. Alright. Anyway. I see that this is made by
Rip
Elijah.
the rain /3.
Nah, we're good. It's back. I noticed that this is made by Elijah D. I'm already liking...
Can you name someone that is
saying.
a Lego piece 3004?
I don't know the numbers of Lego pieces. Alright, let's do this.
1% posting short 99.9999999% going live. 2x1 Lego piece.
What do you mean, River? 2x1 Lego piece? I see. I would not know. Alright, we're starting off with
Tell
today.
me something. You go live more than you post shorts.
Oh, 1000%, yeah. So, I usually post TikToks daily, and then I
Post
re-upload
short plenty
those.
please.
Well, I usually... Let's see. I usually post shorts that I think are, like, okay enough. I usually, like, it's just my re-uploaded TikToks
Let me
normally.
hug you color.
Let me see, I mean... Let me see what the last short I posted was, because usually I post TikToks daily. I don't know. I just have to see which one is, like, my, I have to see which one was my recent one. Oh, shit, hold on. Wait. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. I'm looking at the recent short I posted before, hold on. Before I do anything.
Heya.
Hey, how you doing?
I love this timeline. I hate Thias timeline.
What the fuck? Random shorts and
Hi.
Hi. How you doing, random shorts? Seems a little random for you to come in. Badoom ching. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to look at what... I don't even know where the fuck the ratings are on Fiverr. Some dude sent me something. I don't know where the fuck it is. He gave me a shitty rating or not.
Semi-truck.
What about a semi-truck?
Broom. I don't know. Das my brother. Hi brother. Ligma balls.
The hell? Hold on. What's up, random shorts? How is work? How is errands? How's your day in general if you did neither of those today? Hope it went well for you.
I is holding myself back from posting a short RN. Hello Fox.
Why? Why are you holding yourself back?
I skipped work hee hee.
Oh? How so?
Hi.
Wait, why did you skip work? Seems a little strange.
Honestly, it's a shit show. I caught a queen ant.
Oh, jeez. That's not good. That's scary. Should probably not do that. Cause,
No cap. Just facts.
yeah, well, you probably should, you know, not do that so the colony doesn't go after you. Cause, you know, that's their queen.
Coral glasses.
Damn it, hold on. I'm trying to, like...
Cause I'm sick and I totally didn't go to Great Wolf Lodge. I'm tired, so goodbye now.
I see. Alright, you have a good night, Bennett. Appreciate you hopping on by.
No, it was mating season today.
What?
For the ants.
Oh. Okay. Weird. Yeah, but they don't just, like, choose a new queen, do they? Damn it, hold on. I gotta, like... Settings... Gallery...
Did bruv catch a winged queen ant?
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to, like, extend the time that my, my Fiverr requests normally pop up. How the fuck do I extend the days? One revision. Oh, here we go. Let's do 9 days, just to be safe.
Why was that perfect timing when you said wait what? but like the alates fly out to mate then make a colony.
Oh.
But I caught one before it made one.
I see.
So according to my calculation and 3 years I will have 1,346,765,897 work/soldiers. Add. Oh, it's nuptial flight season.
Hey, okay. I have no idea what that means. Okay. There. Now I extended that shit. Hopefully it worked.
High color.
Hello. Welcome back. How is your day so far, Omsk? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's been extended.
I became a nerd. Just posted something for you to watch. Ga ha 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 ha.
As long as you ain't
Back.
as long as you ain't one of those like other types of nerds.
I think you'll like it when you reach it.
Okay, sure. We'll see if I even get to it.
The world looks red.
Why? Why is that? What?
I swallowed an ant the other day. Nuptial flight is the term for the breeding season of ants. LOL I ain't. Hey. Slaps infamous.
Alright. Now I'm actually gonna start fucking drawing. Sorry. I was just looking at some shit. I was looking at something really quickly. Oh yeah, shit, right, the shorts thing. That's what I was originally
I was
on.
loc rapping though.
Hold on. Okay, I don't know what my most recent short was that I posted, but I could post one of my TikToks. I just have to make sure it's not a, how do I say it? I have to make sure it's not a, how do you say it? I have to make sure it's not, like, one that's, like, one of those stupid, like, political ones. Jesus
Will make
Christ.
whiteboard also can't hear you.
What do you mean you can't hear me? Can't hear me at all? Hold on. Do I have to, like, up my... Hold on. How about now? Can you hear me now? There, I'll make the rain sound a little quieter then.
I have my volume down. Threw some pizza on the air fryer to reheat cause I like my pizza crunchy. OMG, my queen laid her first egg.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the last one was... The last one was me, like, fucking using a stupid AI voice and being like, this is me talking, and I go, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I think that's the most funny, I think that's the funniest one I've got so far.
Are we coloring MG the Storm RN?
MG the Storm? Yeah, no, that's probably...
Can I rap again?
Actually, you know what, this video actually might be pretty good.
Boo.
Hold on, I actually do have one I didn't upload yet.
Sorry, I type fast.
You're good.
Incoming link. Wait, hold up, I may create a text-to-speech for this AI voice RQ. Link.
Make sure that this is the right one. There we go. Okay.
Fox Mdowgold. Beep boop stop posting links warning.
Don't worry, I got it. One moment. I actually am gonna upload a short today. Hold on.
Hey, Color, I got a couple more eggs, I don't know. If we already have shorts, when will we have talls? Yo, my name's AI Voice, I'm tired cause I'm always single, I failed my grade like I failed my father. I talk for this person for free but not for now. Pay up you stupid dash. It/IDC what I said.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what you're trying to put together.
You can't pay for this much child support, stop laying eggs,
No, those aren't eggs. It's an ants. It's a queen's ant's eggs.
Oh, okay. Wait, then who is gonna?
The fuck is Furry Friends Refuge? What did y'all just send me? Like, I have something else new as well now.
What the flip?
The hell is Furry Friends Refuge? I'm gonna use that. Like, I was looking at tags that do well, apparently. So here's the three.
It's like Queen's torso just bursted.
I was looking at tags that are like a good thing to put as a like for YouTube. And furry related ones are Furry Divorce, Furry Babies Lombard, and the last one I had was Furry Freshness
Color
Reviews.
post WB.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Y'all wanted me to fucking post shorts, so now I'm actually putting focus on a goddamn short. So y'all want shorts so badly.
Furry divorce, my fave genre of content.
Yeah, why is this such a common thing? It's called Furry Divorce. It's a meme. I'm like, why? I don't know.
BRB gotta take out me dog for a walk.
It's like a common tag, which is really weird.
BRB gotta eat grass.
You do that, I guess. Also, apparently Furry Feet is doing really well. Why the fuck is Furry Feet doing well again? What the hell? Why is that such a popular thing? I am not putting Furry Feet in my tags. Unless... No, I'm kidding. Unless... No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Alright. No, I'm not gonna do that. But... No, I'm kidding. Alright, anyway. Jeez Louise, man. I still have no idea what the fuck the furry attack is. I have no idea what that is. Australia really is doing, like, extremely, like, people seem to be very, how you say it, popping up a lot more often there, in Australia, which is interesting.
My queen just bursted.
Ooh. Yikes. Is that a good thing? What about New Zealand? How are they doing in New Zealand? Sorry, I have to do a lot of shit in order to, like... Okay, interesting. That's the one that's fairly popular again. Australia kinda is pulling furry back into the, like, just basic furry, like, how to call it? Pulling basic, furry things back into the, like, basic furry search terms into the trends. It's super
Oh god,
bizarre.
she keeps busting.
Well,
There's white stuff everywhere. Even on my face.
You? Okay, that's just gross. I don't need a play-by-play. Thank you. I do not need a play-by-play. I appreciate if you don't tell me about your queen ant busting on you.
If you like ants, I recommend a channel called Ants Canada. It's cool.
Channel called Ants Canada. I see. I am one that is fine with bugs, but, you know, it is not my first choice to go near them that much. Welcome back. How you doing, MK? Welcome back, welcome back.
I watch Ants Canada. OMG,
Ants
I
Canada.
haven't wanted Ants Canada in forever. You just unlocked a memory. Canada. Am good 3. Ima WB.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Smiley face.
I just looked at terms that you guys, like...
I find insects interesting.
I looked at terms that y'all, like...
Oh gosh, the white stuff tastes like chummy.
Why did you taste it? Okay, that's your own fault. How do you know what cum tastes like? Alright, the shore will be scheduled for tomorrow.
Am I the only one here? Don't ask.
It's kinda... Then don't tell me
OFC,
about
when
it.
I come back it's super out of context, lol.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. For some odd reason, a really popular thing is a thing called... It's like a term called the craziest thing about being creative.
It says there is 0 people.
What? What do you mean there's 0 people?
4. No, I'm here 3. I see 0.
What the fuck? It shouldn't be like that.
The live will be checked after it ends by YouTube. What am I? A ghost?
What do you mean, random shorts?
Also color wanna see some OC art of mine? Plus some lore Tavi and friend made together?
What are you talking?
Random short still a gaff. Also MK, I can pay the child support.
What do you mean it will be checked after the stream? What did you do? Maybe.
Okay. Nice LOL.
I'm just very confused. Like, what is he... Like, what do you mean by that?
I have $3.
Maybe. Hold on, I'm about to look at this dude's channel.
Yep, you are banned.
I am banned? How so?
I'm Rasour Seful.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just, ban this guy then.
Rasour Seful. It's getting awkward, I am leaving.
No, you're good. Don't leave, Zen. Come on. Man.
Reactor ever.
So loud. Yeah, sorry, I could show none of what I was doing to y'all at all. I just straight up, like, was just doing shit because y'all wanted me to do a bunch of shit off to the side, so y'all wanted me to post a short, so I had to do all my usual, like, process. Anyway. Damn it, come on, this is too low.
When I laugh it sounds like I'm moaning.
I see.
Rasour Seful.
Hold on, and also report this channel for being too young. Because if they're gonna report me, I'm just gonna report them back.
Why?
Why, what?
What happened?
No, this guy straight up just, like, try to report my channel, so I'll just report his too before,
Why are you reporting someone?
No, it's just so I don't get, in trouble. Just so, at the very least, you know,
Oh,
like...
who you reported?
The same dude that reported my ass, just so at the very least I don't, you know... These are, like, two people that are, like, reporting each other back to back, so YouTube won't even look at it, so... You know. That's how it will go.
I should do that a lot more often.
Well, yeah, it's if somebody reports your channel, you just report them back, because then all of
another whiteboard, hooray.
Therefore, people won't, like, therefore your channel won't get banned, because, or nothing will happen to it, because both you reported at the same exact time. So,
I want whiteboard.
you know, that's how it goes.
Eat popcorn. Please. It's in chat. Whiteboard when? Go up. I can't.
Oh, do I need to post another whiteboard? Wait, Here, I'll post it specifically on Twitch, since that guy is like...
It's in chat. I left for a moment so I don't have the whiteboard chat. Whiteboard when? Go up. I can't. Link for whiteboard is in YT chat. I don't know if Twitch people want it. Happy face. I
Well,
don't know about Twitch though.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm gonna send it to specifically the Twitch chat, because now I know that kid's in here, so unfortunately there's no way to actually ban him fully, so
Link. Yay, thanks, Color. Color permission to copy Pepple?
what do you mean copy people? How so?
So anyways, let me get spicy
But the voices are so low and the music is too loud.
Alright!
God damn. Drew a fucking ass on that character. Okay, that is definitely on purpose.
Copy their chats.
You know, I've never seen a witch work.
Probably not.
Neither have I seen one who isn't earning lives from her seat.
What's that supposed to mean?
I wouldn't expect it to be easy for a witch such as yourself to make it into modern employment, especially with the common stigma of witches being a nuisance to society due to their evil ways.
You know, female sorcerers aren't exactly what you see in the movies.
Okay. Another very, very low budget animation I see. Another very low ass budget pilot. Alright. Well, alright, good to know. Starting off strong, I guess.
They've actually been contributing positively to the advancement of modern society in terms of medicinal chemistry and discoveries of...
Witches in a coffee shop. Got it. Okay. Witches running a coffee shop. Got it. I see.
new cures to rare and or common diseases, and are beautiful in different ways.
I wouldn't exactly call it.
Gives me more like, uses the Picasso style, like Clone High does. I like it.
Being skin and pointy nose, beautiful. Total cocker pellet, if you ask me.
Oh god, the laugh track. The jokish, default laugh track.
Here's your spicy
I'm a millionaire
sir.
at 16, bruv.
Damn time. I'm thirsty.
You. Make sure that prick suffers according to these symptoms. He shall eat his words.
Okay, cool, I guess. I'm a millionaire at 16, bruv. Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say. If you're 16 and you have, you're able to, how'd you say? If you're 16 and you have, millions of dollars, your parents are sketchy motherfuckers, and you're the same, you know? You're a sketchy, evil
I'm a millionaire,
person.
I have 1K.
Yeah. That's more reasonable. People with minimum wage jobs get to 1,000 at one point. Especially if you don't pay rent.
Also color, here's some OC art plus some lore 333 link.
Oh, shit. Hold on, it took away the link. Oy vey. Okay.
LOL. I am a thousandaire.
Yeah, at least makes more sense. Alright, this is the one time I'm gonna stray off. The other time is gonna be the whiteboard. That's it. It's the only time I'm gonna stray off again.
Piece of cake.
Because I already
Stop posting links, warning. I'm a 53 heir.
Here.
How art on screen gur.
I'm going to... Hey, phones. Have patience. Oh, you know what? Now you're gonna have to face a fucking challenge. You
I'm
know
evil.
what? You know what? You're gonna face a challenge now. You know what this means? This means dungeon... No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that shit. Not right now. Hold
Get
on.
timed out.
Nah. You know what? We're gonna roll a dice. We're to see how long. Every like 5 minutes. We're gonna roll
I
it.
want to do D&D.
No, we're not gonna do D&D. I'm just gonna roll a dice though.
And 9T again.
All right, give me a number. Give me a number if
My doc said a ball popped.
Ouch. Oh no, dude, your life is ruined for forever, man. Your life is gonna change forever. Sorry, that's probably not what you want to hear, but goddamn. I heard stories of like someone's grandpa's balls that popped. And yeah, your life is forever changed after that. Oh my god. Oh man. That's not good.
Oof.
Your life is actually changed forever.
No more balls.
Oh, at least you won't be horny ever again. That's at least a good thing.
No
Well-
more kids.
Oof. Well, that's one thing. The other thing is, there's a lot of complications that come with that.
No more wife.
Yeah, that's the least of your problems.
Plus Perry.
Okay, anyway. Alright. Alright, phones. Pick a odd...
I've been lurking, but I drew it had to say WTF.
Okay, alright, phones. Pick a number.
10.
10? Alright, cool. Let me see. Nope. Sorry.
No more Perry the platypus.
Nope.
Wait, no head.
Nope, sorry. Looks like I'm not gonna... man, that tab looks very interesting right here, but your art is right
I fucking
here.
hate you.
But now I will give you... Now you will... Oh, you should have been patient. It's what it is, man. Shit. Should have been patient. Now every video will roll the dice. And if I, if
I'm
you
not
don't...
gonna sugarcoat it. Ultra kill.
If, you know... Luckily, 10 is not in the picture anymore. So every time we roll a number, it will, like, if we roll a number and it's not that, we'll take that out. So 1... Sorry, not 10. Sorry. 1 is gone. So 1 is gone.
D&D
so now...
memories reaching me once again, and it's great.
Yep. Hey man, that's what happens when you're so impatient. So now we gotta wait till this is over. I have no idea who we're following in this, by the
you
way.
finished the art of my OC?
Did I? Which one was yours again?
So I can get an easy A.
Hey, Tanner, how's it going?
My essay.
My sparkling water. You owe me $1.02.
I don't know,
pal.
man. That wall looks really good to slam my head against, but I don't know.
That's okay. I got it saved in my flash drive.
All right.
So anyways, why are you here?
I
Man,
kinda
ever
do
since I drank my
D&D.
morning cup of
I
cat.
thought of a character that I can actually play and not have to sit on the sidelines.
Oh. That's cool. That's fair enough, I guess. You just created a brand new character instead.
My OC was the bird, the one to the left.
Oh, yeah, the owl? This guy? The sophisticated gentleman?
After 3 minutes looking at the D&D page.
I see.
My back has been itching like I got a bull or something. Whenever I scratch it, this glowing ooze bleeds out of me. It's nothing to worry
Ow.
about, right?
Did someone at the shop put a device inside of you? Because I can get out in less than 5 seconds.
Nah, man, I've just been ill near the spinal region.
It's still a bird character though.
I think it's just a skin
Fair.
Or maybe it's an accursed spell.
What do you want, Clinton? You are killing my vibes?
Clinton.
Nothing important. It's just that you should worry about the possible side effects of a morning Chino from the shop near our ever so elegant high school.
So I am very much assuming that this guy is cursed by the witch that was at the the barista witch. Cool. It's all about witches and this guy being cursed. Love that. At least we got something. At least we know the incentive and everything now. So hey, pretty good setup, I'll
What are
say.
you implying?
According to these sources I spend my free time digging through, the coffee curse is a very serious curse. The first symptom
Coffee
of this
curd?
spell's tragic effects is the formation of green ooze surrounding your vertebral column, followed by the sudden separation of several strands of
Yeah,
hair from
the
your scalp.
sophisticated gentleman on the left
see.
is with me.
Son of a gun ain't never fallen out.
Say hi to Nigel T. Freebird.
Contact me throughout the day if any of these symptoms start taking hold.
Who the hell is that Clinton jerk?
He cheated on me.
I'm sorry for being impatient. I will delete all of my art files in the name of compliments if you so dear.
In this unit of social studies, we will be studying the rise and downfall of ancient dynasties originating from the land of
I'll
China.
delete all my art
One of
files
the
in the
most
name
well-known
of the
these golden dynasties is the Shang
compliments if
dynasty,
you so
which
dear.
lasted circa
What?
1600 through 1046 BCE.
Shouldn't we first study
Oh my
earlier
goodness.
dynasties, such as a Neolithic dynasty?
Quiet, Starbucks. As I was saying,
Coffee
before
curse.
being rudely
I think my
interrupted,
family
anyone who
suffers
already
from
knows of
that.
these dynasties and what
Except
happened during
me.
their time,
Oh.
give a verbal
Yeah, I
example
know.
of
I
the
was gonna say, I'm like, I do too, but I don't remember like ooze coming out of my freaking, out of my back and like, you know, and like hair loss.
social climate during these ancient eras.
As the Shang...
What the fuck?
What is this filthy arena of fools? It reeks of cowardice.
Okay. All right.
Wow,
Huh.
Leslie, that's great.
You are the rebel of the enemy force. You shall be vanquished in the name of Shang.
What the hell? Why did he turn into a Japanese man? Why he turned into a stereotypical Japanese man? Be pretty entertaining.
Okay, you teenage maggots. Today,
Sudden possession of dead spirit.
I'm getting so impatient mentally I have the urge to pick ST my skin. I can't take waiting.
Uh-huh. Well, you're about to.
More of a middle school thing.
Ah, hey, look, that guy's got my hair.
Starbucks. Separate into two teams and choose your players. Come on, go.
Hold on, it's been 5 minutes, so we'll roll a dice. All right, one is eliminated. So if you eliminated, we've eliminated one. So now, let's roll a dice again. Pick another number.
A 5.
All right, here we go. Nope. Oof. 1 and 6 are gone now, so at least. All right, another 5 minutes. Ah, man. That art probably looks pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. Patience is king, I guess.
I'm gonna
Ow!
delete myself in real life.
Nah, can't do that.
Pick Leslie.
I destroy your ability to delete yourself. What the hell? Why is there an alien here?
What's your name?
6. Close enough.
Nope. Close, but not close enough. Sadly, it is
Hey
not
guys,
5.
look, there's a noose. Where did that come from?
Is a noose? What noose?
And here we go.
Sure. Jesus.
Ten.
Hey, O10, the craziest thing just happened. My arm gained sentience and totally murdered Trevor Washington in dodgeball.
Let me guess. One of those spooky symptoms that curse you probably don't even have.
Yeah.
It says here that next you'll start sternuating large
You
amounts of
also-
red and blue blood from your arteries through your nose. You think that'll happen? You think you'll sneeze out your arteries? Huh?
Oh, you know what? I don't believe in any of this. I think nature is just messing with...
Ew?
Yo, about to break out that champagne! Hey everybody, Leslie's dying!
Get up. Proud of you.
You still owe me $150, you third-rate dick show dirtbag.
My doc said that was my knee, but my balls still
That's
hurt.
funny. Oh, your knee Ow? Yikes. I am very sorry that happened to you. Oh, actually, sorry. Unrelated, by the way. Sorry for the weird unrelation. So I ended up, I watched the Minecraft movie. And, I thought it was gonna be so bad that it was, like, okay. But it was kind of just boring. Like, it's weird. Okay, so this sounds strange, but like, I've seen like an Adam Sandler movie in my life, right? Like something that, like, I've seen a million Adam Sandler movies. The Minecraft movie felt like an Adam Sandler movie for millennials. Does that sound strange to anyone? Like, it sounds like it was supposed to be like something for someone my own age, but like, it just kind of didn't work. If that makes any sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't... Here's the thing is, the world was wacky and creative, right? But, like... It feels like it didn't go far enough. Am I wrong? Like, with the Minecraft movie... So here's the
Jack
thing is...
and Jill, why do I remember those names in a film?
In a film? Jack and Jill was Adam Sandler movie, yes. Dude, the Minecraft movie felt like that for some odd reason. Like I said, like, it wasn't like... I don't know. It was just boring. Like, I thought it was at least gonna be, like, bad, right? Like, or, like, bad... Like, so my original expectations was this movie's gonna be bad. But then there's also, like, one where I was like, okay, people said it was, like, good. And I was like, okay. Or people, like, gave, like, actually, like, turned sides on it a little bit. The problem is, it wasn't like... It had the creative ability, right? It had some kind of vision, right? But, like, it just didn't go far enough with it. Like, it reminded me kind of like, you know how, like, with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, or, like, what's another movie? Like, you know how with a lot of movies that are, like, that have, like, a million cartoonish elements and, like, you know, jump into the cartoonish elements and, like, talk and, you know, just, like, realize the wacky world they're in and just continue that?
I like how Daddy turns on a movie for us.
Daddy turns on a movie? Who the hell's Daddy? Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't know. I don't understand, because it's like, it didn't go far enough, as weird as it is. I know this sounds crazy, but like, with a movie that is as batshit insane, like, as it could have been, it should have been more batshit insane. Like, they made up a bunch of shit. So at the very least, if you're gonna make up shit, then, like, you know, like, go full ass into it, right? Like, that's the thing is, I know there are bad movies, right? There are really bad movies, but I enjoy bad movies that, like, at least take the time and effort to, like, to have some intention. Some movies that are so bad that they're still enjoyable. Like, you know, like Spy Kids. Like, Spy Kids had, like, I'm gonna say this. This is kind of the energy it had. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if, like, none of y'all grew up with Spy Kids, but...
I like how Daddy tells us how's he's doing.
Shut up, boomer!
Well, no, like, honestly, so there's this movie that's, like, also called Spy Kids, right? And it goes into its wacky side of how everything works, right? Like, it just leaps into the stupidness that the world is, right? And then gets creative with it. The problem is, the Minecraft movie felt like it was trying to be like that Spy Kids, but it didn't do that.
Why
Like,
was that perfect timing?
it was perfect timing because he intended for it to be like that. I don't know, man. It's just like Spy Kids. It's like the Minecraft movie didn't go far enough, in my opinion. Like, it didn't go
Oh,
like,
I love it
miles.
Spickets when I was younger.
Yeah, well, like, that's the
I like
thing
how
is-
Daddy tells us how he's doing. Shut up, boomer. I'm not a boomer, BTW.
Well, I mean, I'm not a boomer either, but I'm not a boomer, I'm a zennial, but I'm old enough to basically, I am old enough that I am considered an old man in internet
Shut
time.
up, boomer!
Jeez Louise. Anyway, I don't know, I'm still gonna be talking about this, like, you know, this is a shut up boomer moment, but I'm still gonna keep talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought they could have done more. I don't know. I thought they, like, if they're putting the world that they're in, like, to absolute whack town, they should have gone wackier. Like, they should have just gone full ass wacky into it. But they didn't. They kind of played some things too safe. Like, I don't know. It was like trying to do like a Jumanji thing for some odd reason. And like, you know, that movie sucked. So, you know, it tried to do like a Jumanji thing, but didn't end up doing it right. So, I don't know. Actually, that's kind of exactly perfectly what it was. Like, it was just a Jumanji thing, essentially. And it wasn't that interesting. I don't know. It could have done something more, but it doesn't. It doesn't do anything with it. It's like, here's the Minecraft world, here's the stuff that happens in Minecraft world.
I'm shopping for Queen Ant.
They walk around for like a few minutes, here's some conflict, here's some other conflict, and that's it. And it's like, alright, cool, I guess? Like, I mean, I'm glad they skipped a lot of things, because there was like, they could have added a bunch of tropes that didn't need to exist, but like the whole thing was like, this autistic kid was supposed to be like a creative person, right? And then this Minecraft world was supposed to like show him his abilities of creativity. And like the way that but he doesn't do anything all that creative. Like he makes a tater tot gun and makes a giant square out of wood. And that's it.
IGTG in 5 minutes, Pookie.
Who you call him Pookie?
Womp womp.
Womp womp is correct. Yeah, I mean, the funniest thing is, they weren't like... The whole message was supposed to be like, oh yeah, you know, show your creative ability, don't care what anyone says, but then all of a sudden is just like... Is like, not actually showing anything that the kid was supposed to be. Like, the kid was supposed to be the protagonist, but he wasn't. They put focus on, like, on the other characters, kind of, like, on, like, 3 other dudes. Like, they had, you know, the Jack Black character, then the fucking, then the arcade cabinet guy, and then, like, the arcade champion guy, and then they had, like, then they had then they had the kid that, like, was some kind of nerd in, like, a weird
You
town.
made Zoran 5 bits? Consider this a fucking rivalry.
Yeah, sorry. I knew people would abuse it, so, you know, I just, I put a gate behind it. You now have to summon Zoran with some... You have to summon Zoran with some crystals. Anyway.
Hey, Bayad?
I have ADHD. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just really weird. Like, I just was kind of... I wasn't underwhelmed by it. They did everything they could, but, like, at the same time, it was just like, man, like, this is just kind of boring. And, like, some of the jokes worked, right? Like, some of the jokes I actually did laugh a little bit at. Some of the jokes were fine. It just kind of didn't... It just wasn't interesting. I really wanted to like the movie. I really did. It just felt too Adam Sandler-y to me, despite, you know, Adam Sandler not being involved in it. It's just a modern version of it. Like, where there's a bunch of... There was so much creative looking stuff, like, the movie looks good, right? The movie, like, looked very well made. But everything else... Oh, thank you for paying your Cloud Empire taxes. I appreciate it. Cloud Empire thanks you for your contribution. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was okay. Not even okay, I thought the visuals were nice, but the writing, there wasn't much there. There wasn't much there. It was like, it did what it could. It achieved what it could achieve, but like, I don't know. I just felt like something more interesting could have come out of it, but obviously, I don't know what, so I guess it worked for what it was, you know? What are you bonking me for?
Heard you got a B- on your essay.
Good enough grade for me.
CQ and I continue heeing.
Okay, students. Today we're going to be going to study the anatomy and structure of the atomic bomb.
Isn't the study of atomic bombs most often linked to World War?
Quiet, Starbucks!
God. This poor kid. But I get it, he's the smartass in the class. I get it, I guess.
So, as I was saying, the concept...
Feelings of oldness.
Roll dice. He.
Oh, you're right.
Now IGTGGGGGGGGGGGGGGG.
Alright, yeah, have a good night, bro. Appreciate you hopping on by.
Bye bye, River.
Alright, let's roll another dice. Let's see if it works. Alright, pick another number.
Bye bye, Tickles. 7.
That was weird. 7? Alright. Let's see. Okay, we already did
I'm
one.
KJIN.
We already did one, so we're good. Nope. I'm so evil. It has been more than a few minutes, so I'll roll like 3 more times. Let's try again. Nope. Alright. Let's try one more time. Here we go. Oof.
I should just spam at this point.
Oof. If you spam, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna put you in
Roll a
spam
die.
jail. Damn, you had 3 chances and you failed. Womp womp. How unfortunate. I guess we're gonna continue, so we're gonna continue moseying along then.
Stay back.
I don't have to go.
Gee, thanks, Mitch.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, Jesus.
What is my life? Can't.
No
feel
baby titty.
limbs. How could this be?
I suppose it was foolish to behave so barbarically in front of that sorceress.
What are you talking about?
Side effects of the cappuccino were a curse from the witch, you belittled foul idiot.
Yeah, but wasn't that obvious? I thought she said that she cursed him.
That total bitch!
This is for the hurtful words you bestowed on her. And for what? Wasn't she already tired of a dead
The bomb in your
job
pelvis will explode May 22nd at 11:31 a.m. I've been here a while and somehow forgot why we were rolling the dice for.
Oh yeah, to look at Phones' hearts, and I am consistently torturing him. So, you know, until the dice hits what he lands on. What was the other number? It was 5, 11, and then we hit another one, 10. So 5, 11, 10, 6, and 1 are gone. Or I'll keep track of this. 5,
511.
1, 5, 11, or sorry, 6, 10, and 11 are gone. Now you have a pretty good chance so far, so. Fucking boom sound effect.
Excuse me?
What the hell? Oh.
I guess she really taught you a lesson there, huh?
Could do a little bit more of a convincing laugh, voice actor. You are getting paid after all. Probably they are, probably aren't. I don't know. Saying doesn't have much of a budget, so I'm assuming probably not, let's be honest. Could just be a friend. Animations are pretty nice, though.
Hey man, you can't come in here. I'm about to go on break.
Why?
Bitch!
Why would you do that, man? Huh. No resolution, I guess? Cool, that was... a pilot? I don't know if I would really watch that. I don't know.
I understand why people are excited when they see a little person. I totally get it because...
Y'all, no, please don't. No, why? What are y'all... Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna...
When I'm walking around and I see another little person, I get excited too.
Oh god.
I do, then you guys see two of us, you get ridiculously excited. You know?
Oh, god.
Oh my god, there's two! I hope they do a trick. I really hope they do a trick.
Oh my god.
I do, I get excited when I see another little person. I'm not thinking about this constantly. It's not always on my mind. I don't walk around all day in my head just...
Oh my god.
I know, if your life had a DVR, you would have all 30 seconds back right there.
Oh fucking hell no. Holy sh... No, we're not going past that. Holy shit, that was a lot to unpack in like 20 seconds. What the fuck? Holy shit, what? Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I guess. I don't know. That was... Good lord. Okay. Sure. Wow, that was a massive tone shift. Immediate tone shift.
Sony's going to get a lot of people bitching and moaning at me, but as much as people say they hate bitching and moaning, let's be fucking honest about ourselves here. Furries love the drama.
That they do. I agree.
They love seeing this shit blow up. They love seeing a good fight. They love a good beware and a good call out. And if you think I'm wrong, you're lying to yourself, okay? Because we all know it to be fucking true. I don't know why we hide from that fucking fact. And I guess if I'm going to make a point like this, I should probably offer up some evidence and perspective to support it. So I guess that's what we're going to do. But if your instinct there was to, get pissy with me, then you already kind of proven my point.
There
so
you
what
go.
else I can show to prove my
I
point?
agree to high hell, to be honest. Oh boy.
So my first real evidence that furries absolutely love the fucking drama is that it exists. And I know that seems really stupid because it exists in everything, but here's the thing. Drama, arguments, infighting, call-outs, prepares, all of that shit, it dies in a vacuum, okay? It needs an audience. It takes two to tango. And if people were to just ignore it, if people really hated it and just didn't want anything to do with it, would just not engage with it, it would die. It would just be two people arguing in an empty fucking room with nobody there to give a shit. But that's not the case, is it? Because you look at these pages, you look at these call-outs, you look at these bewares, and they are full of fucking engagement, comments, shares, quote tweets, all of it.
That's actually just true in anything. I noticed a lot of times, things that I have intentionally, things that I have, that I've posted before, things that like have some massive controversy always get more engagement than stuff that actually is like, you know, like not that like stuff that is a lot more controversial. People tend to comment way more when they're just fucking angry than like, you know, actually maybe just not, you know, than just having a good time on the internet. It's kind of fucking annoying. The amount of times that I have
I is
posted
having
stuff.
fun filling the whiteboard with my OC.
Hell yeah. Then I will see your OC like crazy. And I will love it when I, what do you call it? I love it when we look at it. I'll do it probably
I
after
had to
this
go
video.
incognito mode on my bed browser to show you this so I can torture you 3.
I see. I see.
SR link PVFDQ.
Nah. Gotta wait your turn. That's how it works, phones. Gotta sit there and wait your turn. Unfortunately, there are people that have posted stuff in the Discord a while back, and now everybody's videos is gonna go in order. That's how it goes.
Happened.
That's Joe Rogan too. Cool. That's fine. Alright, anyway.
People are constantly engaging with this shit, claiming that they hate it, but also their entire fucking page is filled with that shit. Now, isn't it? And you can bitch and moan and cry about this thing that's...
Oh yeah, sorry. No, yeah, true. Dude, drama just gets everything, man. It straight up does. There is just a lot of people on the internet that, like, straight up, it doesn't... I don't know why, but people love the fucking fact when, like, shit... Like, not just drama, but just controversial bullshit in general. When somebody says something that is, like, that, like, gets a reaction out of people, people feel the need to, like, comment when it pisses them off. When, you know, newsflash, if you don't give that shit attention, then maybe your life will just be better. Simple as that. Don't give it engagement. Simple as that. Just don't do it. Period. It's that fucking easy. You don't have to give drama, like, you don't, like, not even just drama, but just controversial things people say in general.
Also, okay, you praise infamous introvert for asking you to look at their OC and be like, oh, I would love to see your OC. Happy face, bull. Shit. You just torture me, BC, you're an asshole who chooses fucking.
Well, I mean, I could do both, can't I? I can do both, can't I? I love, you know, I love when people post their, I love that he posted his OC and I could see his art. But, I posted his, he posted his OC and I would love to see it, you know? You know what? Actually, you know, let's look at this gorgeous art. Am I right? Y'all, hold on. Let's... I told you Rage Bait works.
What did I step into?
Hi, Hipsies. How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope everything's going well for you. I am torturing phones right now, which is a common person in my chat that does some really good stuff. But he was impatient at one point, so now I am torturing him by doing giving everybody else attention before him now.
Good, Rook.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. People ask me how... This is cute. I like this. This guy is adorable. I love it. Aw. Oh, the little pencil on him. What is he drawing? On his stomach. It's me. How am and expect me not to say tired. Whoa, 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 what is going on? Hold on, ban that person. Who is making scribbles?
No.
Who is making scribbles? Hold on, ban that person, please. Good lord. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Hi from infamous introvert. Oh, this thing's adorable. I love this. Oh,
Brownie
balls.
face.
We gotta wait on an ad. Hold on. Gotta wait for Twitch to come back. And we'll look at their ad. And then we'll look at the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna actually adjust my mic real fast. Hold on. Balls.
Okay, we back.
Cool. Awesome. Love that. Okay. Anywho,
Hello.
Alright. Hi, how you doing, Pepe? Welcome back, welcome back. How was work? How was errands if you did not work today? If you did neither of those today, how was your day in general? Hope it went
I
well.
literally hate you guys, SM.
No, you don't, Phones. You love us. Oh, look at this catty. Hide paradise.
No, actually.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you love us. Get redrawn. Aw. What is this? Oh.
I want to fucking kill you.
Nah, you don't.
I'm so done.
Nah, you're not. You're not done. Look at this beautiful art. I love this. The Roblox. It's
I have a rough
hilarious.
day because I got fired from my 13 years job and so I'm setting up grievance.
What the fuck? Whoa, hold on. That's major. Why? That's bullshit. Snowball Media. Class shattering. Ah, I see. Beautiful. I love the Roblox car accident channel. Hi, hello, damn it.
You guys
and, hey,
only tease me, BC. I'm not your favorite. I'm nothing but a fucking toy to you to play with. I'm nothing but a useless toy to you who deserves to feel like shit.
Nah.
Me.
Nah, that's not true.
No.
And you know it's not. Tail tie.
Give me a pose to
Hello.
put OC in PLS3.
Pose?
Fonez, that's incorrect.
How about, hold on. Hold on, how about the, 1 second, shoot, trying to remember the name of that disco guy from WarioWare.
Wait for Jer the Zero Dam.
What's the disco's guy's name? This guy with the blue hair. What is his name? Hold on. What is his name? Jimmy T. That's what it is. Jimmy T. Okay, hold on. Jimmy T. I have safe search off. This is probably a bad idea. Hold on. Turn safe search on to moderate.
I'm genuinely not feeling okay actually. It's a long story so I'm trying my best process everything but at the moment I won't get into.
Grab. It's a long story. Best process everything moment. Okay, that's fair. If you don't feel comfortable, man, you don't have to. You know. Oh, I'm trying to find the disco pose. There it is. There's the pose I'm looking for. Perfect. Here's a pose for you. There's the pose you can draw them in. Draw them in the draw your OC in. Draw them in the disco pose. Look pretty fucking sweet. Anyway. Looking at these nice drawings. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's all of it. Cool. Squiggles. Aw. That's fun.
Bet.
Oh, weird. There's an art piece here. Oh man, look at that beautiful art piece. Hell yeah.
I'm pretty much fighting for my livelihood.
Jesus, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's... Oh lord, I can't imagine.
I love being treated like nothing but a useless fucking human. I'm such a dumbass.
Well, here's the thing as well, Phones.
Hatsune Miku.
Here's the thing, Phones. You don't draw for compliments, you draw for yourself, for one. And for two, you know, yeah, you don't... Here's the thing is, unlike most content creators, or unlike most people, like most people that make content, you don't make shit for the attention, you do it for yourself. That is the point anyway. If you're doing it just to get compliments, then that is your problem. You should be making art for yourself. That is the point. Like this, you know, you're making your art because you want to do it.
No.
Yes.
Miku mentioned.
Yes, you should be making it for yourself. And if you're getting all sad that that you know, you got impatient and I punished
saying no
you
about
for
feeling okay, I genuinely feel so mentally upset.
Phones. Here's the thing is, it was not your turn. Everybody else, here's the thing is, you were being impatient, so there is consequences to your actions. Unfortunately, because you were being impatient, I punished you because you were not being patient. That was
sorry
it.
My dog was getting freaky like a Deaki.
Jesus Christ. That sounds insane, River. Y'all got some wild stories every time y'all hop in here. That's the thing, Phones. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. If you are impatient, I will make you patient.
And I should just leave. I'm ruining everything and making this a shit show. I should delete my OC art and pretend I never made it.
Okay, now you're just asking for attention, man. Seriously. Like, stop. Good lord, man. One, you shouldn't do that, but two...
Okay, I'll be silent, I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to be silent. Just, again, patience is the key. You're not taking the lesson. That's the problem, man. The lesson is, you need to be patient. That is it. You're not
I throwed two popcorns in my mouth. So colds.
Hell yeah. It's the best. You actually get to... It's the best when you fucking, like, throw something and you catch it. And it doesn't just, like, end up on the floor.
I'm sorry, everything is my fault. I feel horrible. I suck.
Well, no. And also, no. You don't make yourself feel bad about yourself. You just take the lesson and you improve on it. That's what you do. You're not, you know, hated for this shit. Oh, fuck. The black light just like... Oh, man. Oh, shit. My black light doesn't work anymore. Oh, there it goes.
PH0 Nes what? You can still keep it up there. Your art deserves to be up there if you want. There is no need to blame yourself for nothing. I degrade myself alone. It's normal when I feel like shit.
Well, that shouldn't be normal, for one. That is not normal. Second off, you should not be degrading yourself, period. The problem is, when something happens, you just gotta, like I said, you just gotta learn the lesson. The lesson is, just be more patient. That is it. If I say wait, you wait. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And because you didn't do that, that's why I punished you for it. A very light-hearted punishment, but, you don't, but clearly you're being beat up about it, and I'm sorry, but at the same time, that is life. I can't give everybody attention immediately. That is how that goes.
I don't know, I just feel like an asshole. You shouldn't show my art. I don't deserve attention.
Here's the thing is, your art is good. The problem is, all I'm saying is just be patient. That's it. That's all you gotta take from this. There's literally nothing else.
Am I Sigma?
You are... I don't know what Sigma means. I don't want to say you are because I don't know what that means. Is that like
I don't
Sigma
deserve
male
attention.
bullshit?
Isn't that considered attention seeking?
Yeah, kinda. But that's alright. It's fine, as long as you take the lesson, that's it. You shouldn't feel bad for this, phones. You shouldn't feel like garbage for this. You just made a mistake. That is it. That is all you did, is made a mistake. And you got the consequences for it. That's it. That's all that happened. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
I get the lesson. I'll go delete the post.
You don't delete the post. That is not the point, phones. Don't delete your shit. Don't delete your stuff. That's the thing. You're not getting the point. You don't gotta delete anything. You don't gotta remove anything. You don't gotta restart or anything. Just take the lesson and move on. The only way that you can do is forward. That is it. That's all I'm asking. It's just be patient. That is all you gotta do.
Eats popcorn and records 88.
The hell is the sensor with all the 88 on it? Anyway, jeez Louise.
You are indeed a fucking part of it, and I get it. We all like to see someone walk low. We all enjoy watching a fight on the street.
PH0 Nez, the lesson is to accept it, not punish yourself. If you keep doing so, you will only feel worse for something that might not even be your fault.
There we go. Better version, way better than...
I've been taught that I deserve punishment despite the lesson. IGTG.
Hey.
Bye B.
Here's the thing is...
Be goof.
That is not a good lesson. You have a good night, River.
And goof. Most of my...
Well, here's the thing is... That is not...
life.
That's not what you should be doing. If that's happening, you should seek help. Because that is not a good thing. I am not a therapist, so I cannot help you with that.
And Dwarf and Surf and Shurf and Goofy Doofy Soofy Woofy Shoofy Toofy.
You too, River. You have a good night. Appreciate you hopping on by.
Why people really do dive into this shit and kind of get obsessed with it. And, well, I think we're about to talk about those. Another clear indicator that the fandom just loves its fucking drama is just look how much of it there is, okay? Now, we are
Yeah.
stung by the fact that we've had some
True.
very serious things happen within this fandom, and that's kind of put us on guard because serious things are probably still going on and will come to light eventually, and obviously it does impact us all when it could lead to the fandom being seen in a different light. Totally get it, totally understand where it comes from, but also, like, your petty squabbles,
Waves,
your
bye-bye.
drama, your fucking
Yep, good night, River.
bitch fests at each other because you have different opinions. That ain't the same thing. You can't just elevate that to the same fucking status as zoophilia and expect it all to be okay, but you kind of like doing it. You like the sense of justice that when someone slights you, when someone wrongs you, when someone dares to differ from you, you can wield your fucking follower list like a sword and shut.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry
mean,
for being an attention seeker and being annoying.
in my case, it was definitely sorry, not for the thing that you said, phones, and you're good. But at the same time, like, you're good, man. But again, you're still not taking the lesson here. The life lesson is be patient. That is it, and move on from this. I appreciate that. Nonetheless, that is still another good lesson to take. Again, you know, that is
Okay.
it. Yeah. Fine. You're good. Alright, anyway, let's move on. I don't know.
Chop down these motherfuckers that have dared to go against you. We all have that weird sense of justice, and some people just let it run fucking wild because look how much of it there is. This person said something bad. I don't like them. Hell, sometimes it is just flat out kink shaming. Now, I get it. ABDL stuff is kind of disgusting to me too, but I'm not an obnoxious asshole that wants to continuously target these people who are into something that I don't like. I don't understand why that's become fucking normalized lately.
Yeah, that's been a common thing is our fucking harassment of the baby fur fandom has been... The harassment of baby furs has been fucking insane. Too insane. That is the problem. That is why I made a fucking defense on myself, because I was being attacked for being a baby fur. That is the simple nature of what the thing was. Like, you know, I am still, like, really pissed off about that, and yet there are still people that clearly, like, should be taking my side, but don't. And that's kind of the fucking problem. I don't like these people because, like, the one thing that I am very pissed off about is the fact that, like, anybody thinks that harassing a person is okay. That's the problem, man. It's just, like, the fucking harassment is still just insane to me. But nope. People just like being fucking bigots, and that's it, you know? People like being the worst type of human being on the planet, and don't think that they have any consequences for it, and it just pisses me the fuck off. And yet, there are people that still are on the other side of something that is just not okay. Alright, anyway.
Like, live and let fucking live if they're keeping it to themselves. But Jesus, you people just love the fucking drama so much that suddenly it's got to become the flavor of the week for who we fucking hate. Oh no, we don't like drama in this fandom. Then stop fucking creating it because my God, I go through looking at Bewares. I'll be here all fucking week. Seriously. People do generally just like to watch bad things happen. It's why people are fascinated by car crashes and disaster videos. It's why stupid movies with The Rock keep getting made, because people pay to fucking see them. It's just, sometimes you like to see a car crash. Sometimes you're just curious. It is morbid fascination, but it's just part of human nature.
I also just kind of have gotten out of that shit ever since, because, like, when I was a teenager, man, God, I would get in so... Okay, so maybe this is why I am not as, why I'm a little bit more immune to a lot of drama now. It's because when I was a preteen and a teenager, there was, like, drama was, like, new, right? Like, on Vine and on YouTube, there was so many drama bullshit happening.
Can I get off topic?
With so many YouTubers. Okay, sure, go. Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying first, and then I'll go. Then what do you call it? Then we'll hop to your thing. Okay, give me 1 sec, man. Say what you need to say, but I'll move to that in a second. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, maybe that's why I fucking just am not involved in it that much. But the only time I am is when I get fucking attacked for being myself. And, like, a community that just, for some odd, like, is ironically oppressive. That is the fucking problem with furries now. When the fuck did furries become oppressive? That's the irony of furries, right? Furries are like actually becoming oppressive just like their oppressors, which is insane to me. Because, like, all of a sudden, when you have a slight advantage after all of the fucking bullshit that we've gone through...
Pounces on you.
Oh, thank you for pouncing. You are now a part of the Cloud Empire, and I appreciate hopping on by. Congrats being a member now. You are forever stuck here. Anyway, yeah, that's the one thing that just pisses me off. That's the irony. How the fuck did furries become oppressive? How do they have any fucking leverage at all being oppressive? Like, every time somebody is just like, oh, you're a baby fur, I'm like, you're a fucking furry, dumbass! Like, you're a furry. I can make fun of any fucking thing you do. Like, you're acting like what I do is weird when you do the weirdest bullshit to ever exist. Like, that's the fucking thing is, like, I have some goddamn, like, this is why a lot of times I still do the thing
waiting for your yapping session to be over, DW.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. The problem is, like, I am just, like, I don't understand it, man, because it's to the level that, like, it is like a fucking, it's like when, like, a fucking, like, black dude is talking about, like, hating Hispanic people, right? Like, and yes, those exist, which is just, like, so ironic because I'm like, how is such an oppressed community, like, acting like they have any fucking leverage for being for oppressing other people? Like, you get what I mean? Like, that is the equivalent of what that is. Like, a furry attacking something like a baby fur or anyone with a fetish, because I know a lot of people are into, like, fucking inflation, too. They attack people with inflation fetishes, too. And again, is it weird? Yes. But at the same fucking time, it's not affecting you, dumbass. Like, and third off, you're a fucking furry. You are a weird-ass motherfucker. Do not act like you are, like, you got any fucking high ground when you yourself are a furry. This is why a lot of times when I talk about this stupid-ass drama, I'm like, or when I see furry drama, it shouldn't fucking exist, period. It just shouldn't exist. Ever. Because the problem, this is why I fucking, like, I am a furry myself. So it's so ironic seeing a fucking furry be like, to another furry, be like, oh yeah, well it's like, oh yeah, well fuck these guys because they're slightly different than me. Bitch, you're a furry. Fuck off with that. You have no leverage at all. I could make fun of you as many times as I want. Like, there is so much bullshit that I could call you out on, like, immediately for how fucking weird you are. Don't even, if I knew who the fuck you were, like, if I knew, like, anything about you, and, like, got to know you, you would have so much weird shit you would be into that I could make fun of you for it. I make fun of anime people for, like, being weirdly obsessed with like, these random anime girls that, like, straight up, it's weird to, like, a fucking anime character that, like, straight up just looks young, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, well, they're an adult, but they look like a fucking child, and I'm like, yeah, that's not fucking, like, that's not creepy, and then it's weird to fucking be, like, into. And then there's also the guys that are like, oh yeah, well these guys are weird, and it's like the same thing with gamers, man. Like, it's the same thing with gamers. Like, it's the same thing with gamers, same thing with anime, like, fans, it's the same thing with furries. It's the same thing with anyone that is a nerd or a geek. You are a geek, motherfucker. You are a geek. You are the weirdest motherfucker to ever exist. I could point out the millions of flaws that other people could make fun of you for. I could downright point out each and every single fucking one of those flaws that you have. You have no leverage to make fun of people. Fucking furries, man. Like, that's the thing is, like fucking furries. That is just the thing I have to say a lot about it. Sorry, like, I am putting a lot of emphasis on this, but, like, this is the thing is, I do not like oppressors.
Can I speak now?
I do not like oppressors. That is it, man. And it's like, it's so ironic that furries are oppressors. They shouldn't be. Like, case closed. Like, it shouldn't exist. Furry drama should just not even be a thing. Period. It shouldn't be a thing, ever. That's my conclusion. It should just never have been a fucking thing. That's the problem. It shouldn't exist.
Some furries. I'll take that as a no.
Some furries are what? If you're saying only some furries are weird, oh no, fuck you. All of them are weird. Sorry, not fuck you. Like, sorry, that's a little harsh. But like, furries are weird. They've always been weird, and they will always be weird. They are just
No, I mean oppressive. Only some are.
Oh, oppressive, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem is, like, zero should be, like, there should be so little of them that should be oppressive, right? There should be so very
Wait,
few
I wrote
that are
that
oppressive.
Damn.
Here's the thing is, there should be very little of them. Like, they should be non-existent.
WRONG.
Yeah,
I can't type LOL.
They should 1000% be fucking like the opposite of oppressive, right? That is the thing. And that's the one thing that bugs the shit out of me, is just like, they just are. Like, that's the thing, is they are. And that's what's ridiculous about it. That's why I, like, you know, that's the reason why I got in the drama that I did, because they were oppressive towards me. Which is just fucked up.
When can I go off topic?
You can do it now. Go for it. Go for it now. Because I'm like, you know, I'm going to continue this damn video, but that is my...
fight going on. It's interesting to see something like that happen, especially when it doesn't involve us, but even more especially when it involves someone that we don't like. Yeah, see, that is the other element of it. That lovely German word, Schadenfreude, which I probably butchered the pronunciation of, but it's exactly
there we
that.
go.
We love to see people that we don't like being brought low. We love to see some
there we go.
justice in action. And we also just love to see people that we generally just don't like and don't get on with getting the shit kicked out of them. Okay, maybe not literally, just metaphorically, but when you're like, oh, I don't like that guy, he's a piece of shit, and then you see everybody else going, yeah, that guy is a piece of shit, you're there like, yeah, he is, yeah, I was right, yeah, we all fucking do that.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous how they're...
This was an old message, BC. It's not as ruined for me, but I'll send it anyway. The art I was trying to show you has been kinda ruined for me now. Maybe I'll get over it. I should probably try to cope by drawing my OC more in more comforting situations. I can feel better, and...
I've been ruined for me now.
No, and sorry.
On the art I was trying to show you has been kind of ruined for me now. Maybe I'll get over it. I should probably try to cope by drawing. Let's see, more and more comforting. It's whatever you want to do with it, man. Art is a form of expression. Express whatever you feel. That is the point of art. You express how you feel. That is the point. It is the most expressive industry to ever exist, and will always be the most expressive industry to ever exist. So, you know. Take that as you will, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hate furry drama. Yeah, no, it's straight up, man. Like, he was right. It's just, that's the one thing, too, is there are people that are just in fucking echo chambers, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
I feel a bit better now. I hopefully will still feel better about my little bread guy.
Well, the art looks amazing. The art looks fantastic. I'll say that. The art looks absolutely fantastic. Well, your art always does. So, you know. It's not like there wasn't anything that, like...
I finished the drawing of my OC doing that pose 3.
Ooh. Yo. Oh, you drew him on the whiteboard? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yo! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, yo! Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I love that. That's so... Your OC is so adorable, man. I love how adorable your character is. He's so cute. Or they're so cute. I don't know their pronouns. I'm sorry. My goodness. That is so adorable. This character is adorbs. I love it.
The art took me 25 hours to make of the guy holding bread BTW.
What's going on here? MK, what are you doing? MK, what is this? Oh, that's a leg. Okay, never mind. Forget what I was thinking. My head's in the gutter.
I have not drawn the clothes yet, so sure.
Yeah, okay.
It's she/her and TYYYYY. Grandpa. Horny jail.
Yeah, no. No, I was saying, what are you doing? Because I was, like, fucking worried. Jesus Christ. Paper. What? This is the most meta thing I've seen. Nox, or not Nox, it's MK with a drawing of, I think, MK again, and something else. I'm unsure what this is supposed to be, but, you know, still. Yeah, I agree. It does look cool. Here, let me draw myself wowed. Hold on. I'm supposed to be pink, right? Hold on. I think I'm pink in this. I can't
Finding
remember.
out it's a she/her, and the erection is gone.
Yeah. I mean, also the character might be a minor, so let's also not even think about that, please. Thank you.
Of course we goddamn do. The problem is that sometimes we apply that to people who it doesn't fucking deserve to, and that there's a lot of other reasons why we might go and do these things, and it actually brings out some of the worst of parts of our nature. But, I mean, it is still our nature, so I can't really blame people for it. Now, in our little family, we do...
Yeah, you can.
Do not like...
You totally blame people for their fucking nature that they are. It's like they shouldn't have it in their nature anyway. So, you know, it's kind of the point.
Minor.
To not be a dick.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but it's best to be safe than sorry. So.
Generally big people, big corporations, figures of authority, and we do believe in punching up. And in our current administration and the way the world is, punching up is just so fucking easy because everybody up there seems to be a cunt that is determined to destroy us and our way of life. So punching up is a natural thing, and it does infect the way that we deal with things in the fandom too. Because how dare you get too many followers? How dare you, you fucking industry plant? No, I'm not talking about that specific guy, because we've done it to a few people, okay? How dare you do better than me? Oh, well, now that you're up there, you should expect it. You should expect people to be coming after you at that level of status. Why should we expect it? Why should anybody? Just because you've done well, there's a fucking punishment for success? Because a lot of you seem to act like...
Depending on how greedy they are, yeah. Honestly, I don't know, man. Content creators are just kind of greedy. I know he's probably not just talking about that industry, but, like, you know, I've been in the industry for 17 years. Naturally, content creators are greedy. I don't really agree with this, but, you know, that's what it is.
And that when you are down below, there is this weird sense of, oh, well, that's just how it goes. Fuck you. That's a bucket of crabs mentality, okay? Quick example there. In a bucket, if you put crabs in them, if a crab starts to climb out, the others will drag him back in. Not because it gets them anything, but because if that one gets out and I can't, why should it? We're not going to fucking let it happen. Furries in a fucking nutshell, okay? Because if anybody does better than some of us, then, oh, well, that's going to be a fucking problem. We can't let that happen. It must be for a reason.
That's a weird...
Problem is we also punch down too, because some people who get up to that level are very much like, oh, well, I did the work, I did really well, and you didn't, you fucking peasant.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck you. And generally, it doesn't really matter.
Nice talking about those people.
Your desire to punch someone else entirely just because of a perceived difference in status, kind of fucking pathetic. But it's also indicative of human nature, so I kind of understand it. But
no, you don't.
It'd be great if we could stop it. It's not going to happen. First, you've got to figure out why we're doing it in the first place. So, yeah. So where exactly does this come from? Well, it's not really a simple answer. This whole trait of wanting to watch people being brought low and engaging in this drama and these bewares and shit, there's a lot of different reasons for it. Some people just generally feel like they don't have an awful lot else going on. Let's just be fucking real, shall we? Some people don't have a fucking personality. Some people don't have anything to offer to the conversation. So they just regurgitate what they have seen. They just join in on this stuff because they don't have anything else. Some people, their entire personality is their sense of justice, and that they have to apply that sense of justice to everybody, whether it's applicable or not. Some people are just bored and find it funny. Some people are running from their own issues, and I do believe that's probably one of the bigger ones there. You look at like Az,
1000%.
We'll have reasons to come to this form of escapism and to try and escape. And a lot of those can be down to insecurities, not feeling that safe and secure in our friendships and ourselves and our talents.
Sorry, I'm like trying to draw my character being impressed by your little dude.
It's the same reason why a lot of people who were bullied as a kid turn into bullies. Because sometimes you can't stop that from happening. What you can do is redirect it away from you. Make someone else a bigger target. And that way you can redirect everything away. And I'm not saying that's the case in every single circumstance, but I do think that is an element of it. Furries do have a very deep sense of justice. They do definitely want to take the trash out, and they do definitely also feel super fucking insecure a lot of the time. And if someone is doing a bad thing, they definitely feel like we want to go and target them.
Yeah, exactly. Something I've been targeted for. Definitely.
For it because we attach our entire personalities and sense of self-worth to this fandom. So if we see something that's damaging to it, oh god damn, we're going to go to war because you're damaging me. You're damaging my self-worth. You're damaging my standing in this fandom if I don't come out and say you're a prick. I feel like that's a lot of it. It's performative. I have to be seen to be on the right side of things because otherwise I might not be seen at all.
Sniffer.
There are a shitload of reasons why this sort of thing
cool.
happens. There are a shitload of reasons why people get into it. More importantly, I don't think
why am I being called a sniffer?
for the fandom, nor are they like super fucking bad. I'm not saying I support them, but it just seems like it's part of natural development. And I feel like there's a lot of people that go through fandom and sort of get to a certain stage where they stop engaging with this, but because there's plenty of new people joining, it's a necessary learning curve for everybody. It's why it's always cyclical. Cyclical, that's not a word, cyclical. And that's just my perspective. You might have an entirely different perspective. And if you do, I'm going to make a beware about you and get a shitload of clap from it. Because it works! Ultimately, I don't think it's fair to say that, you know, we are any worse off or better off than any other community full of humans, because that's the key fucking problem, it's humans. We just see it in a different proportion, see it in a different perspective, in a different light. We are a much more online-based society, I guess. We are very vocal online. We have a big sort of exposure with the internet, so it's easier to see it when we decide we want to make call-out posts and be bitches to each other. That's probably why it feels like we are bitchier than most normal people, but no. Like, it's no different than a break room bitch fest that we're all used to in our jobs. It's no different than people just having a fucking moan of a night. It's how it goes. But the real difference is that people try and claim like, oh, but this is not what the fandom's all about. True, the fandom's about anthro characters and enjoying them. That's literally it. But trying to claim that, you know, we're all against it and we all hate it. Motherfucker, if that was the truth, then any amount of drama and discourse would just die, because if we truly don't like it, we wouldn't talk about it, we wouldn't share it, we wouldn't let it grow. But we do. And we love it when we see someone getting torn down who we think deserves to be torn down. I feel like we should all just be a bit more fucking honest about that. Jesus. But if you did enjoy this and you're thinking of some other things that you would like to admit that you like, look at that.
This guy has some massive...
But more importantly, there's a way to pay me to see them.
Oh.
And that is the most
Yikes.
important thing. There's also the Patreon that you can join if you want to support us, help us keep doing what we're doing. If you really like the points that I make and that I'm not just a typical YouTuber reading out furry memes, not actually generating any content of my own, I'm actually doing that, so maybe you'd like to help me continue to do that. Wouldn't that just be lovely? Wouldn't that just be the best thing ever? Please. Please. Anyway, that's enough begging.
People keep throwing out the furry drama and those who are porn addicts, instead of the people who just like to dress as animals.
Yep. Fine. People keep throwing out the furry drama and those who are porn addicts, instead of people who just like to dress as animals. That's a lie, though.
Circle 1.
Here's the thing is, the problem is,
by
the fandom...
Out, I mean exposing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, here's the thing is, the problem is, furries like drama too much, and that's the fucking problem. It's just like... But the thing is, like, even when you aren't somebody that likes drama or doesn't want to get involved in drama, the problem is it happens anyway and it finds you. That's what happened with me. I ended up getting drama that found me instead, because for some odd fucking reason, because like, you know, oh, I was actually being safe. I was being like content. I was
Do
making
you
sure.
want to see my art so far on WB? If so, I'll draw a line to it.
I am over here already, so what do I call it? So yeah, go ahead, send it, man. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I mean, the problem is just like furries just do not like ever fucking like how do you say it? The problem is like they gotta find people to point fingers at all the fucking time, destroying the fandom from the inside out, and it gets so rotten because of it. And the problem is like nobody gets punished for it. That's the worst part about it. It's like if somebody generates drama, they should be the ones.
Both the furry and anti-furry communities love drama, while we just want to make memes.
Yeah, and that's kind of the fucking problem, man. It's like these dramas happen, and then people have to defend themselves. Otherwise, nope, no career for you. And it just fucking sucks. That's the one thing I hate about it. It's just like, it sucks ass, dude. And I wish, like, it didn't have to exist that way. But that's the problem with, like, you know, having, like, a career in it, too. Because that means that people, like, also just want to destroy you for no other reason than just to destroy you. And I hate that shit. It pisses me off. But is there anything I can do about it? Nope. You know, you just have to hope that you just, like, avoid the bullshit.
Do you see the text saying follow line?
I do not. Cool. Awesome. I guess I'm also stinky as well. Awesome. Hold on, can I draw like a thinner line? Shape, line. No, wait. Freehand. Size. Line. I can't even draw my fucking, like,
Goober,
dialogue
you are blonde. BL8ND.
I am not blonde.
AAAA.
That's a lie. I'm not blonde. Blatant? I'm blatant, sure. I am pretty blatant, after all.
Blind.
I'm not that either, but good try. I'm not blonde, though, unfortunately. Sadly, that is just incorrect. Ugh, I may act like it, but nope.
Do you see the line boots? Where is it?
Oops. Hold on. Let me, hold on. I'll lower that opacity down a little. There we go. Sure. Fuck it.
Phone the Explorer.
It's a very scuffed version of myself, but it works. Oh yes, the spread man. Got it. Also, weird thing, but I didn't notice this the first time. You might want to move the mouth up a little bit, like have it be up here, not there, but like just like it's like a little bit more, like you want the whole mouth up here a little bit. So like maybe have the line there. Or like, not there, but like maybe up here a little bit. Like right there. And then that, therefore he has some more space. Because it kind of looks like this mouth is a little too far down. But that's just me. I don't know. That's just a style as well, so.
No, to the left.
Left this? This right here?
I was drawing Eva Bredman.
I see. Okay, I'll stop.
It's a work in progress.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll get rid of that. I know. I gotcha. Anyway. Alright, I'll stay away from your drawing.
PLS stop. Mouth too far down? I think it's all right there, but nobody's right or wrong.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's my own personal, like, I guess. I don't know. Bread. You know what? I'm gonna draw you into a loaf. Hold on. I'm gonna draw you into a loaf, Nux. I can't draw your, like, wild-ass hair, but I'll try. Let's see. Actually, you know what? That's gonna take a while. Never mind. I don't want to do that. That's gonna take a long fucking time.
It's me, MK3.
I know. I realize I'm like, I could, but I'm like, dude, that's gonna take me a fucking while. I've gotten too distracted, so I probably shouldn't. Anyway. Alright.
Future, just wait.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay. God damn, that song was so good, man. I'm sorry, like, that song is so fucking good.
Don't mind the boy kisser faced MK on the WB.
I see.
He's gonna have colorgasm.
It's gonna have yeah, colorgasm is right. Fucking over this song. Me and, how many other people? 429,000 people? Yeah. Me and 28 million other people? Yeah, probably. Who the fuck disliked this song? Okay. Okay. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. 3,000 people dislike this song. Alright, those people are evil motherfuckers. How do you not like this song? 3,000, like, bullshit,
Explode
man.
the 3K PPL.
Dude, that is no fucking way anyone hates this song. That's garbage, man. There's no way. There's just some people that just don't like being happy. Like, good God, man. This song is so good, man. Screw off, man. Who the hell are the 3,000 people? Psh, this guy's probably, like, listening to, like, garbage-ass music.
Well, the passing through sound was super overused in shorts, that's why some PPL didn't like it, I'm pretty sure.
So what, bro? It's a good song. Fuck off. Don't dislike the song just because other people ruined it. God damn. Ay, ay, ay. Some people just don't want happiness. That's it. I don't care if people disliked it because, like, that reason is stupid. Those people are stupid. Those people are idiots. God damn. Anyway. Alright.
Also, you skipped ahead, go back on the images once.
Which ones? This one? Sorry, I already read this. No, I already read this. I read this one, I read that one, I read this one, I read that one, I read this one. I read all these. If you weren't paying attention, that's your fault. And I love to imagine that he stores all of his home stuff in the back with all of the ingredients. Soap next to flour? It's a weird one.
M-soap.
Yeah, well, don't do anything with the soap here. He definitely uses flour bags as pillows. And DW, he'll have a blanket. I'm not that evil. Gotcha. Flour bags as pillows? Huh. I assume he probably makes a blanket out of flowers as well. Very interesting. My idea is to make him like Spanish, half French. Hey phones. That does exist already. They're called Spaniards. It's called people that live in Spain. They exist already. Like, you know, oh man, man, I can't believe you made
OBTW, all of the lore ideas came up while I was texting my friends, so sorry.
No, you're good. No, I know, it's fun. I know, it's just funny. Oh my god. Hey guys, phones invented Spain. Hold on, wait. Guys, I can't believe it. Hold on, wait. Oh my gosh, I need to actually check now. Wait, hold on, phones, did you made something into existence. I can't believe it.
Holy shit, I did.
Oh my god, he made Spain. Oh my gosh, it's even on he has a whole Wikipedia on it. My goodness, wow, what a legend. My goodness, how did you do it, phones? My god. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I can
Listen,
never
I didn't
imagine.
know. I am sorry.
Didn't know what? That you invented Spain? My god, he's such a legend that he didn't even know he invented
W for
Spain.
PH0 Nez creating a whole ass country just for a story.
My god, dude, like, he didn't even know he made Spain. That's amazing. Wow. My goodness, I can't believe it. What an awesome thing. What is this? Oh my god, they have
And
an
I'm the
anthem
president
too?
of Russia.
Oh my god, you are? Well, I mean, you know, Scardy
Except
told
I
me
hate
that.
orange.
Oof. Unfortunate.
It's BC, his mom was Spanish and his dad was French.
My goodness. He invented a Spaniard. He's created a Spaniard. My goodness. He's created Spain. I can't believe it. He's that good, ladies and gentlemen. He's just that good. My goodness, he's done it. Oh man, I can't comprehend. All right. Anyway, all right. I'll stop messing with your phones. I don't know. It was so good. It was just so good. Damn.
Also, the dad for Alon was based off the war game called Guts and Black Powder on Roblox.
Got some black powder on Roblox. Oh my gosh. You took influence from Roblox and invented Spain? My goodness. Can't believe it. My goodness, I can't believe it. Can't believe Spain. Can't believe, you know, never question the power of Roblox players.
So that's what type of war against dad is in, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. The way you kind of explained it then is like, actually, the way you kind of explained it, he might be like a Ukraine veteran or something. Or he might be like in the Ukraine war or something. Ironically, because if he's from Spain, it probably would be there. Or the South,
Fair.
or the one between like South Korea and North Korea as well. Because a lot of Spaniard soldiers are there too. Veterans are there too. Yeah. I mean, he's probably just in... There could be many wars that he could be involved in, but the Ukraine one's probably the most common one that he's going to be involved in. Kyiv War. Anyway. Alright. Anywho.
No, his dad was French, but the mom was like Mexican, so yeah.
What the hell? Why is this here? Okay, I'm skipping that. It just started in the middle. Wait, hold on. What's that?
The oversimplified lore of my proto is, oh look, funny gray and yellow furred proto gen, oh oops, touched nuclear reactor, oh damn, there are 3 of them, oh OP, never mind 4? Wait, why is had 1 glitching? Oh well, wait, where did the other 3 go? Oh foo, massive explosion. Lil green proto proceeds to sit there at the aftermath of the explosion with new green fur caused by the malfunction. The end.
So...
And that's it, lol. The gray and yellow proto is now green and yellow /MK.
So either... So there's one of 3 things you just pulled from. You just pull from Green Lantern, Superman, and what do I call it? Green Lantern, Superman, and Clifford. Big Red Dog. You just pull from those 3 franchises, which is very funny. Now I'm imagining a giant protogen. God damn it. That's very funny. Anyway, alright. That's very funny. MK is just Clifford, the big red dog.
Okay, back from ad.
Oh yeah, so MK, you pull from 3 franchises. You pull from Green Lantern, Superman, and or not Superman. Doctor Doom? No. Who's the one that's like radioactive? Spider-Man, maybe? No, not
MK
Spider-Man.
invented Superman.
Yeah, I guess he invented Superman. Shit, who is Green Lantern and the fucking and Clifford, the big red dog, for some odd reason.
Radioactive. The Incredible Hulk. Holy shit, no way.
My god, crazy. Radioactive, the Incredible Hulk. Oh yeah, Incredible Hulk as well. But not like a robot, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've heard that story before, just... I don't know exactly where, though. I don't know. Oh god, worldwide to play? Wait, why is it not playing on the... Why is
Except
it...
he's the Incredible Hunk.
Why is it, like, stilted? Hold on.
I just had the weirdest 2 words come into my head that I shouldn't say.
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, this is nice, I guess. It's a little windy, but
Size.
I'm happy to be outside. Not exactly sure
Huh.
what I'm gonna do
Okay.
a football by myself
So.
at a baseball field, but okay.
God, I remember that fucking shit. I remember that, like, worldwide day of play stuff. Like, every time, like, every time it would...
Radioactive.
Every time it would go
Dildo.
on. Phones, come on. Hold on, you know what?
You said go for it?
Did I?
Meaning.
Oh, I did say go for it, my bad. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I can only play a few seconds of this without being copyrighted, so...
The other 2 colored Protoss are red and blue, and am still thinking on what desyncs I should give them, and the human/glitchy looking one is just the anomaly/ that one I mentioned the other day that is a mesh of every MK redesign human or not that I have made.
Oh, I see.
Enjoy that word in your head. Sorry, free lobotomy for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I am able to take a shower.
There we go.
What?
Hold on. There we go. When
Yeah.
MK, when the radioactive hit him. Anyway. Dumb joke. Anyway.
Baby.
MK when he realized he was Clifford the big red dog. Anyway. Alright. Anyway.
Hill.
Hi. How you doing,
Not I
Mitch?
can just kind of photosynthesis now.
Boomer.
Typo.
Would you say you're... Damn it. There we go. I didn't get it all the way. Hold on. Damn it. damn it, I can't do it correctly. Because it's
and
like...
yes, I did mean to put photosynthesis. Hello, I'm anti-furry. I will be as respectful as possible. BC of the funny.
Alright. Sorry, one sec.
Would it be okay if I ask some questions?
Sure. As long as you're respectful.
What's going
Hi, how you doing, phones?
on?
I don't know, I was making an MK joke because his character's like it's supposed to be like a radioactive character, and I don't know, I was trying to make dad jokes, you know, old man doing dad jokes. You know how it goes.
Also, why did you say hi to me again? I've been here the whole time. Lol, hello. My fur is now grass.
It's no grass. Wait, why? How? You're a robot. How is that possible?
Why did you join the furry community?
Because at the time, in about 2014, at the time in 2014, I was like very lost. A lot of times I was it was very accepting. At the time, a lot of people were very judgmental about people that were homosexual, and long story short, people were just very accepting about it in the furry fandom at the time.
No, I mean it's like grass BC, it can just kinda make energy out of the sun, absorbing radiation and stuff. We have another proto in chat.
Sure. Hello, Protobismal. Welcome back. How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope everything went well for you. Yeah, so hold on. It's like grass because
Hello, fellow toaster.
It's like grass, it just make energy out of the sun, absorbing radiation stuff. Yeah, you know what? Cartoon logic. I don't know why I'm trying to try to figure out this cartoon-ass logic. I'm like acting like it's supposed to make sense. It's a radioactive robot. Like, that's, you know, which I guess could be a thing in the real world now, but, you know, either way.
What caught eye with the furry community?
Nothing specifically. I was on an anime forum back in like 2009, I want to say. 2009, and then about like 2013 is kind of when I really like implemented myself in there. The reason why, but I'm not like, I don't have a persona because of the same reason everybody else does. The main reason why I joined was because at the time a lot of people were gatekeeping like rainbow personas. So I made Color Storm because he was a satire on the type of rainbow personas everybody was gatekeeping at the time. Typical furry drama bullshit, that kind of thing. Wasn't really all that interesting. The way that I joined was because like I was looking on anime forums, and like people were like talking about like a bunch of anime art, and Fox McCloud from Fox McCloud from fucking because I was talking about video games, right? I don't know how Fox McCloud got involved in the conversation, but that's how I ended up like being in the
Your fur
fandom.
acts like a big coat of solar panels, but more effective since I don't want them to just power down on a rainy day.
That's fair, I guess.
Hey, you good color?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you, chairperson? What's up? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general, if you did neither of those today? Hope it went well for you.
Would you be okay if I share some furry stats? They may be a little offensive.
Furry stats. What do you mean by that?
I'm still waiting to get my YCH on the 28th or before. OMK, you know, funny joke on his channel. Stop the shit with dog now.
What? Still waiting to
I
get...
made my OC, Corey, because I couldn't draw humans or SMTH, and now I just use her as a persona of me and my emotions. 3. MK.
Wait, hold on. I'm still waiting to get my YCH on the 28th or before. MK. OMK, you know, funny joke on his
right,
channel.
Twitch
Stop
emotes.
that shit.
Frowny face.
Got it. Yeah, I know MK. What about him? Or I know their team,
It was
I
an
guess.
r/Dontopen dead inside.
Oh?
LMAO, I'm using a draw in Otina's OM my K, EY Bona and DRSOT Pam Lao PFAAAAAAAA.
Percentages are what furries post, such as on SFW. Well, furries also, you know, are very horny. It's no, you know, it's no surprise that furries are horny ass motherfuckers.
Also no medicina.
Also no medicine? What do you mean no medicine? Yeah, furries kinda are horny motherfuckers. You have to realize the reason why they're horny motherfuckers is because a lot of them are involved in the military, or they're involved in the military, the Air Force,
LOL.
the Navy. They're like involved in a lot of U.S. services that, like, a lot of them are veterans. So, I mean, you know, if you have a lot of traumatizing...
The amount of war I've seen with furries.
Oh, yeah, 1000%. Furries are into weird shit because of all the bullshit they've dealt with as a veteran, you know?
HANLEBARS.
Like, that's the main reason why they are the way they are, is because they decide to be like, you know,
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's because they're fucking traumatized. Like, I mean, you try to kill a child, like,
SLSLSLSP.
you know, you try to, like, make a choice of, like, having to, you know, because you have to, like, fly
I'm
to
doing
dangerous
great. The
places.
YT lag is crazy, the stream.
Like,
or I'm
you have
just
to-
dumb RN.
Like, just, you know, like...
I feel epic.
You have, like, just
damn, I
imagine...
forgot the only letter that I can't say. I forger.
Yeah, just imagine, like, what do you call it? Just imagine having to, like, fucking, you know... I know that not all of them, like, kill people, but again, like, imagine people that are on the fucking front lines that, like, have to do some terrible shit in order to give the country that they serve some type of advantage. And, you know, it's not the most good, like, you know, the US is not, like, are not the good guys. So a lot of the shit that you're doing is probably heinous, but you have to do it. Otherwise, you could have something else, you know? Even if there is no military experience, 78% has childhood trauma. Oh yeah, 1000%. 1000%. A lot of us had abusive parents. I had abusive parents. That's no surprise. That's just a common thing. It's insane that furries are so popular. Pixar made a furry movie. Yeah, it's more than Pixar. You know. Problem is, furries got so popular that now they're trying to get them out of military services, which is not a good thing. Because, you know, a lot of them kind of use that to get into college to be able to get the jobs that they have. But because of that, they also run, like, a good percentage of the world. Like, probably the reason why the world is going to shit is because of furries. So, yeah, you know, a lot of jobs are because, like, a lot of jobs that are taken up right now are, you know, furries taking them up. It's not the craziest thing in the world. Zootopia, I know. Zootopia isn't really the only furry thing, but yeah. No problem. You have a good night, Nitch. Appreciate it. Question mark? I don't know if you're leaving or not, but yeah. Yeah, no, straight up, like, you know, don't get me wrong, furries are kind of also stuck-up assholes as well. So, a lot of furries are very rich, stuck-up dickbags because of that, though. I will say that. They are poignant, stuck-up, rich dicks. They have always been like that, and they will continue to be like that. That is the one thing that I do not like about furries. They are rich, stuck-up, snarky assholes. They're the same thing as the people that are into fine art, and I do not like fine art people, so, you know. Believe me, I am one that is very much gotten more and more heinous towards furries as a person, or as disgusting, but natural for some sick reason. Yep. War does not need to exist, but it does, because unfortunately there are cowardice leaders that exist in our world. And they'd rather steal shit than actually, like, you know, make a congruent, like, trade-off. You know, unfortunately, peace just will never exist because humanity loves war so much. You know. Like, leaders love war for no reason other than making money. A person on DeviantArt spent 20,000 on a Griff OC pick. A Griff OC? I have no idea what a Griff is. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I don't know. If you want my opinion on furries, I don't care much for them. That much, honestly. Like, in general, the fandom itself, like, I don't really like what it stands for. I don't like the general vibe of it. But, here's the thing is, furries are also becoming more mainstream, which is not necessarily a bad thing nor a good thing. The good news is, a lot of people that are broke, like me, are also, like, the Rolex of OC. Oh, I see. I did not know that. Oh, like a griffin? Here's the thing is, a lot of people that are getting into the fandom are broke like me, which is kind of getting really nice because the relatability is going up. The problem is, because of that though, like, we also have more mainstream assholes coming in and, like, judging people that are, like, that were in the fandom way before them, and, like, and then straight up are, like, judging people that are in the fetish, which is just downright fucked up. Because I'm like, here's the thing is, you are a furry, you are weird as fuck. Like, if you are a furry, you're a weirdo. That is the thing is, you are naturally a weirdo. If you are oppressive towards people, you have no leverage. You are a fucking furry. And that's the problem, man. It's like you are a furry. You deserve, like, you will be treated, like, differently because you are a weirdo. That is what furries are, you know? Like, I don't know. The accusations that a lot of, like, fucking people make, it's ironic that a lot of anti-furries talk about their fucking, I don't know, either, but one guy spent 20,000 on OC. Another person spent 50,000 on a weird Has-Been Hotel video. Yeah, well, there you go, you know. Well, yeah, also, you know, that was fucking the Verbal Ace dude, which is a YouTuber. Content creators also are, you know, content creators are weird. Gamers are weird. Anime, like, people are into anime are weird. People are into fucking content creators are weird. Like, anime people are weird. Gaming people are weird. Like, you know, fucking furries are weird. Like, everyone, yeah, exactly. Everyone is fucking weird. You're all, like, everybody is geeks. Like, that is the thing is, back then, people had more leverage. But the difference is, everybody, if they are online and they're like, oh yeah, well, dude, look at this fucking weirdo. And I'm like, hello, you're on the internet, you fucking weirdo. Like, you consume the internet. if you are not a, like, here's the thing is, if you are not on the internet, you are no longer a weirdo. That is how it goes. If you are not a person that genuinely consumes the internet, you are now a normal person. Congrats. You are less weird than everybody else. I think you're right. Yeah, straight up. I know you do weird shit on the internet. Everybody does weird shit on the internet now. If you do not consume the internet, you are a better person than like 100% or better than like 90% of humanity. Straight up. Like, you know, and you may not think it's possible, but you know, there's tons of people that I know that do not use the internet for like anything but work. Because you know why? Because they enjoy fucking life. That's it. There's other things to do that's not the internet. That easy, man. Like, there's so many things you can kill boredom with. That's the thing, is if you don't use the internet, you're a better fucking person. Like, I know people personally that never fucking use the internet, ever. And guess what? Their lives are so much fucking happier without it. They're so positive of people. You know, and like, the distinction they have about everybody being on their phones and shit, yeah, you're allowed to have the high ground. Like, you're better than me, because I consume the internet like crazy. It's just some bad actors that appear and ruin the whole fun, you know, but the chances encountering them are, like, really low. Oh, yeah, they're really low in reality, but they can happen. Honestly, it's happened to me, so I know, I'm aware. On the internet is just even, you know, on the internet it's just exponentially higher. And that's the problem, is it's like, you know, this is why I don't give a shit about what people think about me on the online, because I'm like, if I met that person in real life, I could probably easily kick their ass. Like, straight up. Like, if anybody, like, that's the irony. If anybody is telling me it's like, oh yeah, fuck you, like, fuck you for being a furry, I'll be like, all right, go ahead and say that shit to me in reality. I could easily kick your ass. No, but like, no doubt, bro. Like, honestly, you know, like, go ahead, meet me up. I could kick your fucking ass, no problem. Straight up. Like, I've been a part of the fucking hood. I know what, like, I know the hood shit, you know. I easily do shit you are too cowardice to do. Like, I am that motherfucker. I do so much shit that people are too cowardice to fucking do, man. Like, you know, if I can fucking, like, you know, if I don't have a fucking problem dealing with Confederates and throwing them in a fucking, in a back alley, I have no fucking problem dealing with you out in reality, you know. I'm not a coward. That's the difference, you know. I'm not a fucking coward. So, I don't know, man. Alright, you have a good night, MK. Like, that's just who I am as a person. I'm not a fucking coward. You wanna fight me? Fucking go for it. Try me, motherfucker. Try me. That is it. Like, straight up, man. I get text messages every day of these guys that, like, send me fucking gore all the time. I'm like, alright, go ahead. Show the fuck up, motherfucker. Bring your fucking boys, man. Go ahead. I can fucking take all you motherfuckers. Go for it. Let's go. Let's go. I'll show you my shit. And I'll show you my shit and you show me your shit. You know? It's like, you ain't a part of the fucking hood. You ain't got your fucking... You ain't like, where the fuck is your shit? Come on, pull up on me, motherfucker. Oh, my dad wouldn't see that, doesn't see this, or he would flip out. What, see that, like, yeah, I mean, he probably would, honestly. What, that I hate Confederates? Yeah, I fucking hate Confederates, man. I hate Confederate motherfuckers. But they're cowards, you know? I'll get rid of a Confederate, no problem. You know, I don't like Confederates, and I don't like people that fucking try to challenge my shit, you know? I don't like that shit, man. I'm like, you want to be like a fucking asshole? I'll deal with your ass. You know? I'm not past popping someone's ass, you know? I'm not past that shit. Fuck that, man. I don't know. Using my dad's YouTube account? Oops. Sorry. My bad. Why are you using your dad's YouTube account? Hopefully you're over the age of 14, because unfortunately my channel is TV 14 and above, so 6 foot, so you're definitely not gonna want to F with me. I mean, I could shoot you. But again, you're also not somebody that's like an asshole, so, you know. Here's the thing is, if you come from the same realm I do, then fine, you know. You probably could win, but that's the difference, you know. If you're from the hood like me, I respect you. That's the difference. If you came from the hood like me, I respect you. Oh, I see. I'm laughing so hard right now, I realize I was drawing my goofy little guy while you were ranting about beating peeps up. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I was originally from the fucking hood, man. And I was a guy that looked white as shit in a hood, despite me being Hispanic. Born from Hispanic parents. You know? Like, I had to fucking fight back, man. I had to. I had no choice. I'm from the hood, too. See, you're from New York City hood, so you're definitely, like, see, this is what I'm saying, Super Shafts. Like, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't fuck with you, but that's the difference, though. Like, you have respect. You respect people. That's the difference. Like, if you're from the hood, you respect people in some ways and shapes and forms, in some versions. There are some motherfuckers that are just crazy. But again, like, people in the hood at least respected each other in their groups. Like, obviously there was gang wars all the fucking time. There was people, you had to sleep with one eye open, you know, like, fucking, like, anybody could pop up, you know, but the problem is I always had to deal with my abusive ass fucking parents, you know? I was hoping that shit was gonna happen, right? I was hoping that somebody was gonna come in, but nobody did that shit. You know, nobody ever did that shit because people knew, you know? I had protection, but I also had people that were like also, you know, I also lived not a great life. So the hood has the bar there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I mean, you know? It's just there's a understanding when it comes to that shit. It's not hard, you know? That's the difference. It's like, that's the advantage I have over these motherfuckers. It's like, if some fucking, you know, like, I don't know. Someone fucking came up in my fucking, like, on my property, man, I would just, they'll be dead, dude. They're over. That's it. Like, I won't give them a chance to say anything. That's it. They're gone. Like, they ain't a part of this realm anymore, man. They ain't a part of here anymore, man. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, that's the rules. Them's the rules. I don't know. Respect you, but I'm still confused because like, a lot of the hood is black, and I've never heard of a white guy being... It's a lot more frequent than you think, man. It's a lot more frequent than you think. There's a lot of white dudes there. A lot of them are Nazis, you know, or Mormons for some odd reason. A lot of them are like Nazis, Mormons, Confederate assholes, like, you know. Also, I grew up in an area that, like, again, I live in a state that has mostly Hispanic people, so the hood was mostly Hispanic. That's the difference. Hood was Hispanic more than black, you know. That's the difference. You grow up poor, you are poor. I was born from Hispanic parents. I looked white. I am not white. That's the difference. I look white as hell. The reason why I look the way I do is because my grandfather looked white. That is it, you know? He tried, but again, there's only so much my parents could do, you know? They disconnected themselves from the family, and that's how it happened. No, Paul Van Camp, hood isn't just black. Hood doesn't mean black only. I'm white and South Asian. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, they exist. They 1000% exist. It's just a lot of them are either like Nazis or like Mormons or like, at least here, a lot of them are Mormons, Nazis, like very like, bad kids sometimes, you know? It's a lot more frequent than not that they are, like, good people. It's... Yeah, they're a lot more dangerous. I will say that. At least a black dude is, like... At least a black kid is a lot more, like, How do I say this? I don't know. There's something there. Like, they're a lot more there than a white dude. I'll say that. You know, there's something off about a lot of, like, white dudes in the hood. I will say that. There's something very off about it. You know. I don't know. I will say the one thing about, you know, I don't know. One thing you always catch in the hood is racism, but in that fact, all of them are kind of racist. Not just kind of, they are blatantly racist. Like, if you are anything but their own race, yeah. You know, they will get you. That is just it. You know? You always gotta be around, like, even if you aren't that race, you gotta be around a race that you look like. Because, like, you are not safe if you are, like, not involved with any of those guys. Would you rather live in the suburbs or live in the hood? Suburbs. Let's be honest. I think I would rather, like, to be honest, I look at a lot of people that lived in the suburbs and lived nice. I mean, I also looked at, like, the place that I lived that definitely has gotten, like, bulldozed and turned into suburban neighborhoods and, like, has been whitewashed like hell. So I'd say suburbs because probably those places, like, you know, yeah, those places, you know, how do I say this? People that have like, lived a privileged life don't actually understand what it was like living in that kind of hell. People that have lived that... I still pick to live in the hood? Really? I don't know. I'd say I live in the suburbs because, like, here's the thing is, anyone that lived that life does not, like, ever have to deal with, like, you know, they don't have to deal as much, like, with all the crazy bullshit in the world. You know, they don't have to deal with cops 24/7. They don't have to deal with, like, they don't have to fucking hide from gangs and shit. Like, there's the occasional, like, person that comes from the poor area to steal from the rich, but, like, you know, the more privileged, but again, it's just not as common. I don't know. Those industrial, boring, cookie-cutter ones. Yeah. Straight up, you know. They live, like, regular life. They get to do anything they want. And that's the thing is, like, if I could just, like, live carefree, sure. But then again, I also had abusive parents, so, like, if I just lived there and still had abusive parents, then fucking, you know, it's not like my life would be just a little different. But I also learned self-defense that way, so maybe, I don't know, maybe the hood was good for me in some ways, but I don't know. Also, my town was a lot smaller at the time. Now Arizona's, like, densely populated. Beforehand, it was not this populated. So it's like, it's nothing like New York City hood. It was like the hood life, like, it was, like, there was the hood and then there was farms everywhere. And that was pretty much it, you know. There wasn't much around at the time. But now there's like city, like, everywhere, and suburbs everywhere. There's like, you know, stuff everywhere. And there's things now, you know. It's like now there's actually a line between the hood and like, a suburban neighborhood, you know. Place was hood, yet still as safe as the suburbs? My neighborhood had a mix of hood and suburbs. Really? Weird. Yeah, ours was just straight hood. Like, you know, cops like fucking doing shit like 24/7. They intentionally made sure those like Mormon ass kids would do some terrible shit and then like arrest people of color for sure. It was awful. It's like blatant fucking racism, man. I fucking hated that shit. It's like straight up blatant, like fucking, you know, blaming my fucking homies. It was rare. Very rare, man. Rare to fucking have a white guy be friends with Hispanic people, but it happened. You know. Despite all the racism and shit, luckily there was schools. You know. The good news is, the one thing I will say is there was never any guns in my school. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but nobody ever pulled their piece out in my school. Thank God. Nobody ever carried guns, nothing like that. But this was like before like school shootings were like such a massive problem. So, you know, I don't know. Because at the time, there just wasn't many issues in my schools at all. So, you know, that's the good news. The one time I could say I didn't need to carry my piece on me. Oh no, there's a weird, like, little place too was safe enough so that no one owned guns. Weird. Really? Huh. Odd. That is very odd. Are you talking about the school? I was the bully in school and I honestly regret it. Yeah, I was bullied a lot in school. And I became a very massive shut-in. Like, you know, like Newgrounds and Flash games were all I had, you know. I was like all I fucking had, man. I was bullied, I had abusive parents, I had like fucking had a shitty life, man. It's like I had like people, I had to do a lot to survive. But, you know, boo fucking who. A lot of people lived lives in the fucking hood. It's like at least I wasn't one that, at least I could fucking deal with that shit, right? Like, difference is, like, I was, like, I conned people out of shit because I didn't like them. I didn't like human beings anyway. So it's like, you know, of course, I did shit, whatever I could for money. And here's the problem, you know, it's like despite doing all that shit, obviously, I still had, like, you know, I still use that shit to, like, get myself a fucking Wii, right? Like, I didn't need a Wii, but I fucking did enough scheming to fucking get a Wii, right? And then, like, you know, I used people to do that shit because because people were mean to me. So I was like, oh, these people are mean to me, so fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck over everyone. I got a Wii, and then I used that hood money to get an Xbox, you know? So I'm like, I definitely was not one of the better people. You know, I was an asshole. Like, I eventually became the asshole, and eventually became, like, I used fear. That is what I did. I popped some asses so people would fear me. That is the thing, you know? I still got bullied, but you know, eventually I would get some money to then use that to pay some fuckers to beat up some fuckers. That is how it was. I was a massive shut-in, and, like, you know, unfortunately, like, you know, I don't know. I don't blame my parents for the way that I was, but again, at the same time, they were dipshits. They were abusive. That is it. Like, I fucking hate them for it. Like, I definitely ended up the anger pool I was because I was, you know? Like, I am vengeful because of them. I am vengeful because of humanity. Humanity is greedy. Like, I do not regret being an asshole. I do not. I have full blown. Yeah, it's not you, and I'm glad you know better. Let's see. Yeah, my neighborhood is hood, but could pass as suburbs, safe as the suburbs, yet had the hood pop culture. Yeah, we didn't have any culture or anything like that. People just kind of were the way they were. I don't know, it kind of, I don't know. It was like the it's like listening to like fucking, it wasn't rap. Like there was a lot of, so here's the thing, there wasn't rap that was playing, it was mariachi. Like a lot of fucking mariachi. For someone, like there was so much goddamn mariachi bands, like it was insane. The moment you heard rap music, you know you knew you were in the wrong domain. So, you know, it was all mariachi bands, like straight up, like street on street, like every place you went. I don't know. Problem is, the place I used to live looks fucking nothing like how it used to before. Like, I looked at my old neighborhood, man, it is whitewashed to high hell. Like, it is, like, been redone. Everything is so different. It looks a lot better. The hell, you got it easy, dude? Who got it easy? Better. I only had 2 bullies, and they were in kindergarten, and they bullied me for believing in leprechauns when they believed in Santa and Tooth Fairy, and one had very obviously CGI Tooth Fairy image. CGI Tooth Fairy image? Oh my god, that sounds insane. That's very funny. My hood also has mariachi. My hood is full of Puerto Ricans. Ooh, yeah, see, you have the Puerto Ricans, though. We didn't have Puerto Ricans, luckily. Sometimes, in some places. But, yeah, luckily we didn't get to that level, because that would have been terrifying. So, yeah, I don't know. We didn't have any Puerto Ricans or anything like that, so at least I don't think we did, you know. Although I grew up around a mix if hood and whitewash people. Huh. My family are whitewashed, and I am somewhat too. Huh. Probably. In modern day, it seems like things are just different now, too. I don't know. Like, here's the thing is, the middle class is shrinking a lot. So, like, I don't know if the middle class even exists anymore. Right? Like, that's the thing is, it is very small if it exists, and I think it still does, but, like, there's more people that are lower class, and, like, there are more people that are lower class than there are people middle and upper class now. Meaning the fact that, like, that I just don't, like, that people are, how do I say this? More understanding of each other now, like, it is now just the poor against the rich, rather than like the rich and then like people that slightly have more income, or people that have like way more income but like aren't rich but like still have the privilege of like not being around those places. And then, you know, then the impoverished, you know? Like, there's just now the poor and the rich like the poor need to eat the rich. That is how it goes. Like, it's just now everybody is so broke that like that really a lot of places probably will become the hood, and the hood is going to be a lot different than when it probably started. Because back then it was, you know, mostly because of segregation. Now it's going to be because of like, now it's just going to be because, like, people are poor, and that's it. And the rich are just going to, like, try to, like, you know, segregate people away from, like, try to kill off the people that are poor and, like, actually have, you know, actually, like, are willing, like, you know, people that are fighting for, like, a place, like, trying to fight for, you know, equal opportunity, you know. But I don't know if it'll work this time. That's the difference. Because, you know, now it's not a race thing. Now it's like a fucking... Now, like, obviously there are tons of fucking people that are still racist. But there's a lot more people that are vampire, don't suck each other's blood. And the rich don't stab the rich. Yep. Straight up. That is the thing, man. They got rid of the middle class. So, Now there's just the poor and the rich. And now the rich are like the most privileged assholes to ever exist. So now what we gotta do is not feel bad and demolish the rich. That is what we gotta do. You know, be independent. Straight up only support the people that are like, you know, that are actually spending their time and effort to make businesses that actually are like, you know, relevant. People that have real useful skills in the real world are the ones that should be treated like, you know, the important people. While the people that are the fucking CEOs of the world need to be destroyed. And, you know, aggressively, clearly, because they are not, you know, a lot of people don't like violence, which is fair, but again, like, if you want to be non-violent about it, then only support your local businesses. Only support very local places that are not connected to corporations. Simple as that. That is how we do it. How the hell did we start talking about this? Oh, because I was talking about, like, you know, talking about, like, hood shit. You know, always happens when you talk about hood shit. Listening to this while filling out the whiteboard. Yeah. True enough. Okay, alright, who's next? Oh shit, I'm actually running out of dudes. How did we move from furry fandom to the hood? That's a good question. Oh yeah, because furries, a lot of, like, the furries are becoming more mainstream, which means people are not going to be all, like, you know, which means it's not going to be full of, like, just rich assholes, which I think is great, because, like, honestly, it's about fucking time, but unfortunately, there's, like, going to still be oppression because of that shit, so, you know. Which is just kind of, which is ironic, because then furries are, like, you know, it's ironic that furries are oppressive at all, so they shouldn't be. Just period. Alright, who's next to draw? Let's see. Looking at the pit bulls. Why is there quotation marks? Get to the furry fandom again, because we were talking about furry drama, fortunately, and how stupid furry drama is. The hell? This thing's just a fucking shrimp. Hold on. I don't know. Gangsta furries? Yeah, sure. Can't wait till I start seeing some gangsta furries. These guys will be pretty fucking sweet to look at. Then again, it'll probably just be some, like, rich douche that's like, oh yeah, here's what a gangsta furry looks like, and I'm like, and it'll be like some fucking white dude. That makes it, I don't know. My boyfriend likes anime, and he, Jesus Christ, did not mean to do that jump scare. Sorry, horny daddy jump scare. Anyway, alright, quick. Before I draw this character, alright, if you see your OC in the Discord, say chicken. I know y'all submitted it, so I know y'all submitted some stuff, so. Alright, if you see your OC, say chicken. I'll see if I've drawn it before, then I'll say I've drawn it before, because I should just add some repeats now by this point, but I'm not, because I'm an idiot. Alright.
Oh, you have a Discord?
Yes, this is where people submit their furries so I can draw them. It's for the music video. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Yeah, he does.
Here, I'll send the Discord real fast. Oh, one sec, hold on. Gotta... One moment. Just gotta hide that for a second. Alright, here you go. I sent the Discord in the YouTube chat. Alright, I'm gonna BRB for a moment. I'm just gonna use the restroom real fast. I'll be right back. It's not 5 minutes, hold on. Let me lower that to like 3. There we go. That's better. I'll be back. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Man, legs.
UN muzzled. Now we can talk about cool stuff.
Oh, God. Yeah. No! Balls.
Yes. Welcome back.
Alright, cool. I'm back. Alright. Okay, so no one said chicken. Alright. Alright. So no one said chicken, so I guess I'm just going next in the list. We'll go with the shrimp character. I don't remember this person has been here. I'm trying to think who's been here often. I was like, I go from here, who's here the most often, to who's here the least often. I haven't seen the person that has the Ollie character in a while. Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time. C or OC, just say something. Can I, like... I'm trying to, like, see if I can scroll. Aha! There we go. Okay. Hold on, we'll start like this, and then we'll... There we go. Alright. C or OC, just say chicken. You don't...
I have an OC idea. but I don't know if you're accepting more than one request from the same person?
I'll give it a shot. I've drawn some, like, I've drawn somebody, like, multiple OCs of other people, so, you know. I have drawn other people's, like, I've drawn, like, people I've had multiple OCs before, so.
Hehe, I've been here for the last 4 streams, I just lurk.
I see. Oh, did I already send you the Discord? Yeah, I did, okay. Cool. Yeah, if you ever want your character drawn, Annie, as well, you know, it's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna go one more time, but... Yeah, in Super Shafts, you have to send it in the Discord, so... You know. Even if it's just text, you know, it's just for the sake of fairness, you know?
Oh my god, it's so much faster now, I wasn't looking at the stream live.
What's faster?
In that case, I'm putting my OC art in RN.
Oh yeah, make sure to put it in color draw discs, not in the art page, because the art page is like, I look at this often, but like, you know, we look at this often, but like, this is more like for videos, when I like, you know, when I like praise y'all's work, because I'm gonna actually, you know, I want to make a video on, like, you know, y'all's art, so just in general, so, you know, just saying, because I made that video off of, like, the fan art, because the fan art's pretty fucking cool. It's just not super frequent, so actually maybe it is time for another video of all the fan art. God damn. Okay, maybe it is another video time for me to make a video of that when that comes. Yeah, I don't know. This is adorable. I love this. This is just cute. I love this. Whoever sent this, like, this is adorable.
I'll make Bernard
love
chat.
this. I love this. My god. Like, this is adorable. I love this. Like, that is
It will not be
awesome.
very good though.
So what? Who cares if it's not good? Oh yeah, hold on, wait. You want me to use an example? Hold on. Have you not seen how shit my art looks? Have you not seen the garbage of how bad my art looks? Hold on, wait. Let me pull some fan art of what the fuck, like, hold on. I pull something that fucking, what does his name do? The Chronicle Drinker does. There you go. It's like, there you go. You want, like, if you're really all afraid of fan art that much, then, like, you know, it's like, there you go. They like fucking...
Chicken. My art is the newest upload.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, it's this one? I see. Well, then we will do this one instead. Because you are present. So... Okay, hold on. Before we continue... What the hell? I can't even tell what that emote is.
Oof, I really need to make a ref sheet of my proto. Art is suggestive, no such thing as bad art to the right person.
Exactly. Exactly my point. Exactly. It is a form of expression, not a form of, attention. You know? You do it for the sake of attention, you're not doing it right. You know, doesn't matter how it looks. No arts is bad, just different. Said, Penn and Teller. Which aren't even artists, but hey, you know. Wait, no, wait, yeah they are. Penn and Teller?
I made you
Hold on.
something in whiteboard.
Hold on, wait.
Smiley face.
Wait, Penn and Teller aren't... Hold on, wait.
It's a ferret stuck in a toilet paper roll emote.
Yeah, they're magicians. Why the fuck did I think they were artists? That's a form of art, is magic, I guess. It's a ferret stuck in a toilet paper roll emote. That's adorable. I'm gonna... You know what? Alright, well there's my next emote, is putting your character into a toilet paper roll. So that's very funny.
Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play lives in infamy for pretty much anybody that was a cable-watching kid from the two...
Oh yeah, I forgot. The topic was about, like, Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of Play. Yeah. God, I remember that shit as a kid. That shit was so annoying. The immediate moment that shit would turn on, I would just immediately change the channel to Cartoon Network. Because, like, it was just so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, 3 hours a day.
Also super shafts, I just don't feel comfortable with my art. I draw to create and I just want to get better at creating. Never feel this way about your art. This is just my view. I love that idea.
Yeah, that's a good emote. It's a funny emote. I made Nox, I put Nox as an emote, I put myself as an emote, I put Omsk as an emote. Phones needs to be the next emote every time Zoran gets spawned. I still need to put Phones as an emote. Phones well no, see that's the alien creature though. I guess I could put Zoran as an emote. I don't know. It just doesn't, I don't know, I like when it's y'all. It's very funny when it's y'all. See, there's gotta be a joke though. That's the problem. It's gotta be able to be used in a lot of circumstances. And I just don't think, maybe a ferret in a paper towel roll might not be that good of an idea. I don't know. I need, like, emotes that, like, work for expressions. Because, like, the first one is just, like, on fire. It's, like, Omsk on fire, which means just chaos. Then there's just me, like, laughing my ass off, which just is, like, the skull version of me, where it's, like, I'm dead. And then there's the, you know, which is the obvious, like, laughing, crying emoji.
Well, if you draw
plus...
to create, you'll learn to criticize yourself fairly, and you'll inevitably become better.
The criticizing yourself fairly is probably, like, not as true. A lot of times, artists always are their worst critic. You know, they always are like, yeah, my stuff looks like ass.
I think the look on my Ox face works as a possible emote. What do you think?
It's a possible emote. Well... maybe. There's gotta be a joke, though. There's gotta be, like, an inside joke within the stream that something happens. Because, like, with Ums, he's just on fire all the time and causes chaos. Or his whole, like, joke is, like, his character is, like, all about chaos.
I drew you with a 3 face on whiteboard cause you vibin'.
The dude has a whole cult.
Would depend adult diaper joke into a emote be a good idea?
Depend adult diaper joke be a good... to an emote? Yeah, I do say that often, don't I? Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad emote. That might be pretty funny. Hold on, I'm gonna actually write that one down.
An inside joke. Would his backstory count?
Oh yeah, so... Here's the thing is... It's gotta be humorous. That's kind of the unfortunate thing is, it's gotta, like, work well into something humorous. Like with Omsk, their whole thing.
I use that joke that a lot.
I don't know. I mean, I could probably find a way to make it humorous, because Noxus is just like a bunch of question marks appearing, and then a big question mark appears and destroys shit. Like, shatters shit. But that was supposed to be like a
The
Transformers
Clifford
joke.
Hulk Superman 2 thing from earlier.
Yeah. Ugh, it's just gotta be a little humorous, and I gotta figure out how to make it humorous. Because I could use your character in it, I just have to figure out what the joke would be with it.
Or phones inventing Spain.
Oh yeah, Phones Inventing Spain's a good one. I actually gotta write that one down. Oh my god, you're right. That's a perfect emote for phones. Hold on. That's actually a pretty good one. Hold on. Yeah, but how often will that get used, though? That's the problem, is it's a good inside joke, but again, how often are y'all gonna use, like, Phones Inventing Spain as an emote? I'm writing these emotes
Humorous,
down.
NVM. My OC has had a dark, troubled past, and is now being a more open-minded, fairer person. He would not mind spending time with furries at all.
Oh, I mean, you know, this is the...
Do you that would work still, or?
Well, it's usually just dumb jokes normally, or like something that would work for like something that would work as like a as an emote. You have to like recognize
We could
like
figure
what
that
would
out.
That's the thing, is like how we would use it for an emote is the question. Like that's kind of the thing, is we got to figure out like, because the first 3 were because of like something that happened. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. It has to be something frequent. It has to be something that can be used like that, in that way. I don't know. Hold on, sorry. There was another emote that you guys had as a good idea. Just can't remember what it was. God damn, I am already falling asleep. This is bad, man. I'm
3
getting
face
so
colors
old.
standing in front of fire.
No, that's Omsk is already an emote. Like like doing chaos is already an emote. And I'm already an emote. You guys have to be an emote. I'm trying to think here. What was the other one you guys said? Oh yeah, that's right. Like, fucking MK, like turning into Clifford. Oh my god! That's a good one. Hold on. MK Clifford holding a heart. Hold on. A heart with toxic waste being poured on him. Oh my god, that's a good emote. One where fucking like MK is Clifford, because you know like Clifford gets big from a lot of love. Like just have it where like what do you call it? Just have it where MK is like holding a heart and he's got like toxic waste being poured on him. Oh my god. That's a good emote. That's a good fucking emote. Yeah, that's an emote right there. That's a genius emote. Okay. I'll have that one in the future. Yeah, because we don't have one that's like a heart emoji yet, so I mean, or a heart emote yet. That's a good one. Yeah, okay.
I love Doodles emotes.
Toodles emotes. That's true. Yeah. I just like involving the community.
I can't
and stuff.
remember who drew that one bread guy, but like him sad cause no bread.
I'm sad because no bread. I am unsure. There we go. There's another joke I have. Yeah, stuff like that. That would be like the emote, right? Like, it's just like straight up, is a character that like, that I could do something, like, do some pretty good joke with. MK Full Blown has something like that. Let's see, hold on. So, let me see what your OC's lore is, one sec. Let's see,
ADHD moment into a emote.
yeah. Ooh, ADHD moment's a pretty good emote as well. That is a pretty good one. I don't know exactly how I would get that to work, though. Or what the emote would be there. You're right, hold on. Let me grab the ADHD moment, let me actually put that as an idea as well. ADHD moment. Emote. Boom. Oh shit, I'm actually falling asleep. Okay.
2000s or 2010s. For just 3 hours, one day out of the year, Nickelodeon would cut off their programming and encourage kids to get outside and play. That was the point. This was basically Nickelodeon telling us.
Yeah, and it didn't work.
That turned into a corny insult that kids use online.
A part of living a healthy lifestyle is staying active.
Okay, I finished my good night drawing one whiteboard GN. Smiley face.
Just 3 hours.
I also disagree. The Nickelodeon Day of Play was a thing after people were insulted to touch grass. That was an insult since like early 2000s Xbox, you know? God damn, I am actually falling asleep. This is unfortunate. My drawing, good night. Oh shit, okay, hold on.
Sleepy color emote.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good one as well. Or I'm just like falling asleep.
One day out of the entire year, and everybody somehow has a bad memory of it.
Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of Play. It's kind of annoying. No one's outside playing anyway, so why do you have this? Nickelodeon, the big help. What the hell is that?
Ask anybody about the Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play, and they'll probably hit you with that ruined my life. It was the worst day of my life. All I want to do on my Saturday home from school is watch insert TV show here, and instead Nickelodeon is showing me this? It ruined my life.
I really hate Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play. Every Nickelodeon show has Worldwide Day of Play 12 o'clock to 3, and it's raining.
Okay, now there's a good point. If the weather was buns, you're definitely not going to go play outside.
There's one problem. Not everyone goes out
Oh,
play
jeez.
due to weather conditions.
You know, it used to be the most annoying ever as a kid, bro.
I know exactly what you're finna talk
The
about.
Worldwide Day of Play, bro.
And it would just cut the off,
just
bro.
turn the TV
That was so
for like
dumb.
a day, bro.
They'd be like, go outside and play. No!
It used
Oh,
to be annoying
God.
because I'm an active kid. I just got back in the crib and I'm trying to watch some TV and y'all talking about go outside.
Look at how it affected these poor guys. This was traumatizing.
What the f is this?
That made no sense.
Podcast. I've got a new podcast. You should check it out. It's in the description. I'll remember this. Anyway, I do think
Damn it, sorry.
because for some
I
kids,
keep actually like nearly passing out.
to go outside. There's a good good chance you already spent your entire morning outside playing and you came in for lunch, and then boom, nothing to watch on TV. Well, nothing to watch on Nickelodeon. You could, I guess, change the channel. There's a fandom wiki page that's all about the day of play, and the comments on here are not kind. Stupid. I like that one a lot. Cartoon Network's greatest ally.
Ah,
Now,
damn
that's a
it.
good point.
Sorry.
If you didn't want to go outside and play it, or you just were in a situation where you wanted to watch TV, I suppose you would just change over to one of the other networks.
And I'm back cause sleep not coming.
That is fair.
So this person
I
has
am back and have risen from the dead.
by the day of play. 1. Change the channel to Cartoon Network, Disney XD, and other
Disregard
channels.
earlier drawings.
Number 2. Play some video games.
What do you mean disregard?
Super Smash Bros. And other games. Number 3.
I will not disregard your drawings. Your drawings are awesome.
I'd be on the PSP, and you know what? I'd go sit under a tree, and I'd play it outside. Number 4. Watch a movie with DVD and VHS. No Blu-ray? You don't want to pop in a Blu-ray? Man, this thing was just lame. Like, I would just change the channel when this thing came on because I was not about to go outside for no 3 hours. And besides, I'd rather be watching either Cartoon Network or Disney
damn it.
Channel. And in terms of being
Shoot.
online during this thing, I'd rather be on PBS Kids or YouTube.
Welcome
Now, this
back.
one is a hot take. The result is stupid. The intention is evil. What about this is evil to you? Hey kids, for 3 hours of the entire year, we're gonna
I drew a
teach you to
good
go
night
outside.
thing.
And we do have bad intentions with that. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but we do have bad intentions.
Damn
Worldwide
it, sorry.
Day of More, and this one is probably my favorite out of all of them. This is fucking bullshit. There was one serious issue that arose with this whole thing. There was one county that was playing the day of play, so Nickelodeon was off the air. They had encouraged kids to go outside and play, and then there was a tornado.
Dude, I just finished a 5-second animation and it has been 2 days.
Tornado came, and the network was down.
That's how it goes. That's still pretty fast for a 5-second animation.
And this guy was probably personally affected by that as well. I looked through my old hard drives and actually found a video that I made on one of the dates of the day of play. And I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, or maybe I was encouraged by this corporation to go out and get some fresh air, do something creative. I don't know. There was a second time that I did something on the day of the day of
Damn
play.
it. Sorry, I
and
keep
know for a
passing
fact it
out.
was a coincidence, and it's weird that that happened twice, right? I just happened to make a video on the exact date of the day of play 2 different times, and both times I was like outside being active in the video. There's something there. So anyway, there's a
Damn
lot
it.
to talk about
Hold
here.
on.
We've got interviews, vlog footage. So I will get started on all that.
It took me an hour to make a drawing earlier, lol.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna like pass out. Hold on. Trying to like stay up.
FR.
Trying to stay up, but I'm like passing out on stream.
Well, I guess I can just keep yapping until this comes back on. So there's a handful of things that I kind of want to just look through with you. A lot of it is like mid-event.
That's okay. Here's the thing is, it can take you an hour, it could take you days. That's like, that's the point of art. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Color and his boyfriend emotes.
Oh god. Y'all would just not stop spamming that. I already know where
What are
that's
you
gonna
making
go.
now? I'm making a drawing of 2 black swans. Yes, gay. For art class.
Nice.
She was playing ping pong with Big Time Rush.
That's cool.
Just played ping pong with Mrs. Obama. Hi, I'm Dean Rogers, and welcome to the Rogers Review.
Good to be here, Roger. Thank you for having us.
Hi, I'm First Lady Michelle Obama, and I'm getting ready for Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of
Oh my god, it's Michelle Obama. You ruined my lunches.
But now we're gonna force you to do it by turning off Nickelodeon. I know a lot of you are already doing this, but for those of you in the back, get outside now. Michelle, you already took my peanut butter. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go outside, Michelle.
I'm drawing a thing with my OC saying color is awesome in whiteboard.
No, please don't. I'm not that.
I had to give that a rating. Honestly, let's see it again.
Hey, you can't spread false information.
I mean, I'm gonna be a little harsh here. 3 out of 10. I didn't
Oh
see
wait,
any
I
spins,
guess you
didn't see
can.
any tricks. Well,
'Cause that's what the news is. Badoom ching.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's take a little look at this. Let's get this up. These are all the activities that were at the in-person physical live event. Lots of stuff there. Dance.
Is it
relay races,
PH0NES that draw you and your
basketball,
boyfriend?
sack. Jack Black would have loved that. Parachute play. Oh, I love me some parachute play. We did that in gym class. Now you guys know what I'm talking about. We had a game, and I think it was called Cat and Mouse. You just kind of like run around the parachute.
Too late, already done 3.
Cat has to catch the mouse. But the trick is, all the other
Bro, during math,
Ah,
some guy
damn it.
next to me asked what side was I on, Trump or no Trump, in math.
How about
Can I say I love you?
how about
I'm just joking, unless you wanna be SRS.
what the fuck? Where did this come from? Damn it. Ah, I keep falling asleep. Damn it. Okay. Almost there.
Them in there, but I was always a little speedster. I was a quick little boy, so I like being the cat and I like being the mouse. Very fun, good memories. There's also obstacle course. Shout out the Kramer Games. Geocaching, dude. Now we're going back in time with that. So much stuff to do. It's very fun that they had a big event like this.
And if we're lucky enough, we're gonna go up here and take a view of the White House and say hello.
I don't know, but I am a continue drawing man.
Roger is the GOAT. I love this guy. I hope he got to go to the White House and say hello, Obamas. I hope he got to skip rope with the First Lady.
The main part is the stage where big
Okay, yeah, I mean,
the Nickelodeon's answer to the Beatles will be there.
hey, keep going, man.
That is, dude, okay, I gotta tell Logan. That's amazing. I was a big time Rush boy back in the day.
You know, I can wait for tomorrow for you to do this. If you wanna head to bed now, that's fine.
Yeah, but then I got work tomorrow, and then it won't be as fun. Then I'll be ending stream early. I don't wanna.
What are those redhead and bluish indigo colored dragon lizard things on your head?
What are you talking about? Redhead, bluish, indigo dragon lizard?
Thank you for making this, Roger. This is so great.
What are you talking about?
I love Big Time Rush. They're so good. What a remarkably underrated boy band. They're top 5 easily. Fight me about it. Big Time Rush is top 5 boy band. Zumba was at the event. They did a big old dance party.
Well, today is a big celebration. It's a huge turnout. Hey, Zumba.
How dare you?
How dare I what?
That is Rhea.
Okay, wait, Daniela, what? This is like a big carnival, but it's better because there are no rides.
What?
I don't know if you've been to a carnival, but the rides are the best part. This is like a restaurant, but it's actually better because there's no food. It's got to be the worst part about being on a Disney show, Nickelodeon show, whatever. You're signed up to be an actor on a show.
Damn it.
And you're also at the same time forced contractually to be like a role model in person to people. You have to be perfect at all times. They just have people shoving microphones in their face all the time, being like,
The little guys.
right now, and everyone's gonna hear it. What do you have to say about it? Tell us what you think. Like, I just signed up and I was gonna say the lines on the script, and then the laugh track was gonna play, and I was gonna do promo photos. I didn't know I had to come out here and advertise with First Lady Michelle Obama. I would be so stressed out if I was put in that situation. So huge shout out to all these actors that pulled it off.
What do you guys do on set? Stay active, have fun. What is it? What do we do to stay active and have fun? Yeah.
I think those are PH0 Nez on his head.
Impossible question to answer, Zach. What do you guys do on set to stay active and have fun? What are they gonna say? We play
Wait,
tag
what?
in between shots. We all get together and do crunches after the director yells cut. I've been put in situations like that where I'm getting interviewed by somebody and they'll ask me something simple like, well, how do you stay motivated to keep making videos or whatever? And it's like, I don't. I just am fighting for my life every day. What do you want me to say? I feel for him. I really do.
My room gets very cold, and I always have a door open.
Oh my goodness, god damn it, dude. I keep falling asleep on the goddamn microphone. Son of a bitch.
Matt, 10 out of 10 once again. King, interview king.
God damn it. I don't want to fall asleep yet.
I think it's extremely important. I mean,
I don't know if I drew color right. I'm CONF puzzled.
Oh, here, you want a reference?
Yeah, Matt's the best. Dude.
Here,
Honestly,
hold on.
You know, you love it. You respect the honesty.
Sorry, it's so loud. It's so loud.
Here.
Screaming for you. No, the thing is that Jerry. I scream for Jerry too. He's great.
Oh, Matt's the best. Dude.
Drink
I didn't know
coffee.
I like Matt so much. What a guy. Jerry
Here's the problem. I don't have money in my bank account.
Drink more coffee.
I don't have money in my bank account to actually go buy coffee. So, because I actually have other shit I have to pay up, so.
How do you not love Jerry Trainer? I've always been drawn to that, like, chaotic energy that him and everybody always compares him to, like, Jim Carrey, Jack Black. It's all that same kind of, like, high energy, wacky, cartoonish type of guy. I love it. I respect Jerry Trainer. Also, he was a part of Guess That Cameo.
Jeanette, Nathan, and Noah.
Yes, rep, please. I'm also trying to doodle him.
Ah, damn it.
Damn.
The text-to-speech is keeping me awake. Sorry.
What was that?
I even recognize. Sorry, I'm like falling asleep.
Why did she say that?
Yeah, he's in the fan art section.
From the show, hopefully.
This is usually this is the reference I normally use, except his hair is more dirty pink than this pink.
We shall doodle you.
I think it's too many of the children that's sitting in the house with the TV
Try to make something like this emote.
See, now this was before the TikTok and the YouTube Shorts and the Instagram Reels. It's so much worse now than it even was back then. I do commend them. I commend Nickelodeon for taking a little step towards trying to get kids outside and watching the TV.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
You gotta give them a little taste, you know? A little taste of the outside world. Let them know what they're missing. I'll tell you, I was a sucker. I fell into it. 2008, and I would be in there. I'd be playing.
Thank you.
I'd be playing RuneScape. Every now and then, you need a little bit of a nudge. You've been doing this for too long. You've been at the Grand Exchange. What are you doing? You're waiting for the gold trim.
Thank you for paying your Cloud Empire taxes.
So yeah.
We appreciate. Your contribution.
So be careful, watch out. Look at this crowd, look at all these people. This is not a pleasant sight. I don't know, this doesn't look like a place I'd like to spend much time. Not big into crowds.
We even heard the snoring on the mic.
Like I would not do well at Coachella,
Huh?
for example. And this is Coachella.
What do you mean?
It's all children. So yeah, probably about 100 times more difficult for me to survive in this scenario even. It's kind of hard to find, but if you dig hard enough on YouTube, you can find old vlog footage from different people that posted from
Snore emote too.
Like these kids are at the Big Time Rush concert. Very cool. It's kind of fun to see. I'm seeing like old iPhones everywhere. Is that a Cool Pix? Am I seeing a Nikon Cool Pix? Close enough. This video was uploaded in 2018, so I wonder if this is a much more recent event that they had. And the way Nickelodeon did it is there were events in a bunch of different cities across the country, and then a few times they had like the big event. Like the one that was at the White House.
Every state in the United States.
Yeah, damn it. Fuck, I need to keep my eyes open.